Hello and welcome to the spookiest of Sundays. I am your DM for tonight, Kim Richards. Hello. Joining me today, I know, funny, so funny. Mark is off today. He's taking some well-deserved time off.
Indeed.
Which means I'm in control. I'm joined tonight by Rhiannon. Say hello, Rhiannon. Thomas Hazel.
Hello.
Christopher Trott. And Katie Morrison. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are you all feeling
GM.
tonight? Are you happy?
Spooked.
Are you well?
Yes.
Are you rested?
Terrified.
You
We're so scared.
You're so scared.
Oops. Oh no.
So in the absence of Mark, I will be running tonight's events, and I have created a tasty little horror one-shot for you all. It is called Darkest Before Dawn.
That was
I
good.
did type it right. Nice.
Yeah, you did. Well done, Chris Trott. Well done.
Yay.
You may see that we have a new stat for all our characters tonight, the Sanity stat, and I will tell you more about that later before we get going, because I've tried to invent a little system to make things a bit more horror-y, if that's a word. It is now.
Horror-y.
But before we get to
Horror-y.
that, Chris Trott, do you have some things to say?
You know I always have something to say. It's our sponsors for today, starting with World Anvil. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember, but last time World Anvil sponsored us, I showed you my completely unique campaign, Blairois, and how it's possible to run a whole campaign and catalog its events entirely within World Anvil. So, let's just switch to it a second. You may notice it's just a little darker than before. It's not quite as D&D and parchmenty as before. Why is that? What happened? Well, it's convenient that there are session reports which you can jot down what happened last time that you played your campaign. So let's have a look at what the party got up to. So it seems like the party rock up to Rose Hall. Don't know if you guys remember what that is. It's a completely Blairois place. Obviously, you guys aren't in the party. Ego already through the roof that they're here to fix this town. Pillock Pad Pilar, who has a link.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. Rolls a 2 on his charisma check, failing to woo one of the town guards. Rover attempts to loot all the bins around Brazen Heart, fails the stealth check and gets peed on by a cat. And then they fall directly into my Brookstone trap, which I planned. Cue incredible session-ending cliffhanger. And here you can add, like, the rewards granted. It's just a really good way, basically, of maintaining what's going on. Also, you can notice that you can actually link it to a location. So when you're going back through all your map locations and stuff, you can see, oh, there's a session that happened at this location. What happened here? And so you can kind of catalog stuff as you go, which is kind of nice. I like that. So I've got something really evil in store for the party, and I'm changing the whole system. That's right. I'm stripping D&D out, and I'm making everyone now play Call of Cthulhu. Because that's one of the new sheets available to players. That's right, you can make character sheets in World Anvil as well. They support a crap ton of systems with templates already, Call of Cthulhu and Pathfinder 2 being some of the new ones. So let's look at our worst player of the last session, Pillock Pad Pilar. And they've got their own entire profile, kind of like Facebook.
Cool.
Yeah, so you can create, you can
King of
create RPG
falling.
streams. Kind of thought about healing, an achievement for him. Thought about healing yesterday, almost did, nah. And then found a feather up my butt, took it out, and made a wish. So, like the party, just don't get it. Rosalina's fine. Nothing bad can happen in Rose Hall. That's their last thoughts. King of Falling, Pillock Pad Pilar, One-Winged Angel, Anti-Healer. Basically, all of this stuff
From
can
some
be made.
nest.
I don't know where you're from. But here's the sheets. Let me find the sheets for you. You can link it to a campaign, a world as well. Very exciting. Where is the sheet? I've totally lost where the sheet is. Oh, wait. It's up here, isn't it? Yeah. There's the sheet. So Call of Cthulhu has its own. And all the stats are there. He's from a nest. His damage bonus is -2. Your sanity level, which I thought was interesting considering Kim's sanity system that she's using. But yeah, so much detail that you can add into World Anvil. I'm merely scratching the surface. There's so much more. There's even a new manuscripts feature for world builders and novel writers. There's a whole raft of features being introduced allowing you to world build and actually build an entire novel within World Anvil. So please, if you like us and you like our sponsors who are great to us, check out the link in chat, both chats hopefully, and check it out. That really helps us let them know that they chose the right people to sponsor. And we personally, I use World Anvil. It's really useful, and imagine playing a campaign with it. It's totally possible. And you can even do status updates for your characters. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Anyway.
Thinking about you, BB.
Moving on. D&D Beyond.
Yes.
Like the comfiest chair in your home. The best painting on your wall. The finest flower in your garden. D&D Beyond is everything to us. All of these things and more. Life will be duller, less efficient without it. Create D&D 5th edition characters quickly. Let D&D Beyond figure out your spell list, abilities, and math that are required to make it work. Which leaves you with the important decisions like, how long are your fingers? Dynamic character sheets. Update on the fly, cast spells, roll digital dice. Instantly see spell information by clicking on it. It's a no-brainer. Which reminds me, spells and abilities now have their descriptions in the all-new Player app. You can get on iOS and Android. Tap on your abilities now, and you can see the descriptions for them, which is a much-needed update. Thank you for adding that. So even more functionality to the Player app. So thank you, D&D Beyond, for your continual, ongoing support to High Rollers. Much loves. Please check him out. Thank you very much. That's the end of my sponsorships, Kim. Back to you, running the whole thing. No pressure.
Wow. Can I just say that we're running pretty fast today? Gee whiz.
Yeah.
You want to get to it?
Okay.
Let's get to it.
We'll get to it.
Shall we get to it? Shall I explain a little bit of the sanity thing first, just so people know what this stat is below you guys? So the way that I've implemented this system is because basically I've tried to kind of include crazy making things in my one-shots before, and I've just never gotten to bring it in. There's never been an opportunity. So today what I've done is I've had the team roll a separate character stat for sanity. So it's kind of like constitution, wisdom, dex, blah, 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 blah. They've done this, well, two of them have done the standard method, which is to roll 4d6, discard the lowest die, add the total together. That is your sanity score. The other option that I've said that people can do is they can pick a stat from their character from either constitution, wisdom, or charisma, depending on which one of those characteristics they feel best represents their character's mental fortitude when faced by spooky little bumps in the night. So that is how they've got all the numbers on the overlay, the main overlay in a second. And as things happen, I will be making checks that go against these stats, and there will be consequences for failures. And yeah, in terms of mechanically what's going to happen tonight, so you'll hear more about this in a second, a challenge is going to be set, and if one of you, or any of you, accrue 3 sanity failures over the course of this one shot, you have lost the challenge and you've gone insane. And what that means kind of mechanically is you're still in the game. You're not dead. It's not like a death, saving throw.
Okay.
But you'll still be in the game. You'll have just lost the challenge, and I'll need you to RP whatever sanity effect is put on you in that last one. Okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good
Are
to
we
me.
all
right?
Yeah? So good? Okay.
Okay.
Shall we
Spooky.
begin?
Yes.
So, this little tale begins in Vincent Manor. You would have heard about Vincent Manor. It is that creepy house atop the hill. And it is occupied by 2 curious women, Lady Annabelle and Callista Lauren. you would know, you live nearby in the city around it, you would have heard of them as rich, very rich, eccentric socialites. They love holding dinner parties and balls. They love having people coming to their house to celebrate and eat, drink, be merry, partake in all delicious things. And here's the thing. All four of you have recently been sent invitations to a dinner party. So about a week ago, an invitation turned up on your doorstep, inviting you to their latest delicious dinner party. What an honor! What an honor for all of you!
What an honor!
And
What an honor!
what an honor that you have been invited to the upper echelons of society to dine with the beautiful, the wonderful, the gorgeous Laurens. So we are going to skip ahead to that point in time. You find yourself sitting in the dining room of Vincent Manor. Yes, we are going to jump ahead. I'm very aware of time here. Your journey up to the manor was uneventful. Nothing really happened. You took a carriage that came to fetch you from your home, wherever that may be, or whatever that looks like. And it brought you up the long gravel driveway, and you saw Vincent Manor closer than you've probably ever seen it before. It's a very gothic manor house, rendered in dark wood and stone. It has 2 floors with a kind of steeple structure built into the side. It sits in a beautiful, sprawling garden full of statues, ancient trees, curious little artifacts. The steepled windows are a bit too dark to see through, and despite its intimidating appearance, the house and its grounds are actually very well maintained. It's clear that the house is still occupied, and yeah, your journey is very peaceful. You can hear the lively chirping of songbirds in the gardens, and you can smell fresh cut grass and the sweet scent of flowers. When you knock on the double doors of the house, you are greeted by a very formal butler. His skin is dark purple and white, and he has a pure white ponytail pulled back in a neat hairstyle. He's wearing a very kind of very plain but formal outfit, like a uniform. He's a butler, essentially. And he simply introduces himself to you as the butler, and will usher you all into the dining room. He's very quiet. He's very attentive, but very quiet. He gives you the kind of base pleasantries, welcome, and, I hope your journey is well. But once you're kind of all deposited in the dining room, he pretty much just stands in the corner, waiting for if you have anything that you need, like a top-up of your glass of wine, a napkin, anything like that. Your hosts at the moment are nowhere to be seen. And so you all sit in this beautiful dining room. It is full of dark oak furniture, rich rugs, a rug of a tiger skin lays by one of the doors. There is fine china and crockery on the table, beautifully polished silverware, old candelabras with wax melted down on them. And before you lays an array of very tasty-looking food. And there are some rather expensive bottles of wine and mead laid out on the table as well. At this point, would you guys like to introduce your characters, give a brief description, starting with Ree?
Hello, I'm Bear Strouts. I am a male dragonborn, if you couldn't tell. I have a halberd called Jerry Hallibird. She's great.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Damn it.
And he's having a great time. He's really enjoying himself.
And your sanity is 15.
It is 15. I'm quite sane.
Okay. Oh, wait, me? Okay, I'll go.
Yes.
I am Reynard Ferrahorn. from, I guess, level 3. This is like pre-Lightfall Adventures, like his first little foray into a spooky house.
Babby Rainey.
He hasn't got any mustache at this point. And I am a hunter guy, noble, who definitely looks like he belongs here, with a sanity of 11. Uh-oh. 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 That's me, Reynard.
Casey, do you want to go next?
Sure. My name is Sunshine. I am a halfling ranger, and she's very small. She has bright yellow hair, and she's made a real effort. So usually it's sticking up in little bunches, like just all over the place. She's really tried to make it into little space buns, but there's still little bits of hair pinging out all over the place. So she's tried to make herself look good, but failed a little bit. She also has a little pet snake called Noodle. So yeah, she's just very happy to be here and doesn't know why she's here.
Brilliant. Trot?
Hello, I am medium-sized and I'm so happy to be here today. And I have one eye which seems to go wherever it likes all the time. It tells the future, don't you know? My left eye sees the past and my right eye sees the future.
You see the present?
No, I don't know what's going on, but I can tell you what's going to happen.
What has happened?
With an elbow. You want an elbow reading?
No.
Give me your elbow skin, little boy. Come here.
Is that a thing?
Come here. What's your name?
My name is Reynard Ferrahorn.
Oh, you're a cutie. Where are you? Where'd you go?
Here's my elbow.
Sorry.
It's in front of you.
Ah, sorry. There
Look.
it is.
Read it. What do you see? Riches. Fame. Definitely fame.
Let it stretch it out. Whoa.
Ow.
Dark. Evil.
Ow.
Evil. Evil.
No.
Good
No.
boy. Good boy.
Oh, good boy. That's me.
I pat him on the head and sit down.
Okay,
Fine,
well, if you bring up the map in Roll20, you'll see that I have placed some markers out for you. So we're using the Erois markers because I didn't have the means to make some effective markers for you guys. So yeah, your Erois characters are essentially your markers, and you should be able to move them. If you just plonk yourself down,
I'm at the head of the table.
wherever you want. And yes, for people in the stream, everybody is level 3. This is a level 3, level 1 to 5 adventure suggested. So you see Boggins is stood in the corner. The butler is stood in the corner. He is just very, very quiet. If you need anything, you can call him over. And he does seem, while he's very quiet and very cold, he does seem attentive. If he spots that you need something before you do, like you need an extra fork or you've dropped something on the floor, he'll be over within seconds to make sure that you are seen to. Yes, my lady.
Dearie. Yes. Well, I could have my champagne topped up just a little tipple more, if you wouldn't mind. Also, my left leg's gone numb. Would you mind rubbing it?
Yes, my lady.
Yes,
he'll
get
top
in
up
there.
your champagne and very tentatively start massaging your dead leg. Yes, but
It was never
delicately,
dead,
like, he
I
doesn't
say
really
to Sunshine.
Will that be all, my lady?
Mister.
Yes, my lady.
Have
Yes?
you got any juice? Can I have an apple juice?
I can see to that, my lady. I'm sure we do have that. And with that, he'll simply turn, click his heels, and walk off. You see him disappear through double doors at the end of the room. Maybe. So once he kind of walks out, You're left sat here in this room. You can see that you can hear that there is soft jazz music playing from the corners of the room, coming from the mounted stuffed heads of animals that are mounted onto the walls. So coming from their mouths is this soft jazz music. In the center of a room, so you can just about see it on the map there is a giant suit of armor placed in the center of the room, and behind that are two smaller suits of armor and a set of double doors that you just saw the butler disappear through. At a kind of natural point in the conversation, I would say you've probably just finished your starter course. The doors sweep open and these two women push their way through and almost stand in front of the giant statue, the giant suit of armor, as if waiting and posing and preening in the spotlight. One is a young human woman, and she has kind of blonde hair that's been set in curls and she's dressed in the 1920s flapper style, so a very elegant turquoise gown with lots of beads and feathers. She's got a fur stole around her shoulders, and she's wearing very expensive, elegant jewelry, pearls, feathers, diamonds. She's covered in it. Next to her stands a tiefling woman, and while she is also exquisitely dressed, she's a bit more demure. She wears a simple yellow ball gown, and she has a headdress made of pearls and yellow feathers. And she's while the human woman is posing and preening and kind of, standing there for all of you to look at her, the tiefling is sort of a little bit behind her and staring at the woman lovingly, like, almost kind of basking in her glow. You will know these two as the owners of this manor. They are the women that invited you here. They are Annabelle and Callista Lauren. If you check on Roll20, actually, in the journal section, I think it's the journal section, there are little handouts with pictures of all of them. So that's what Annabelle looks like. And then, there's an illustration of Callista and of the butler, too.
Rich
so there's just little
nobles,
bits and pieces.
pretty much.
Yes, very, very rich nobles. Reynard would be, I think, very familiar with this sort of aristocracy. And very familiar with having a butler as well.
Of course.
Yeah. So after enough time for them to pose and preen, the human woman Annabelle steps forward and she's like, "Oh, I'm ever so delighted that you've all come. Isn't this wonderful? You all look gorgeous. I'm so excited to have you here. Welcome to our home. I hope you are enjoying the food before you."
Oh, it's so wonderful to be here among such a fine company. Come here, dearie. Where are you?
Oh, my compliments to the chef. Oh, this meat. Oh, it's so good. Oh.
The butler reappears delicately at your side, like almost like mist. So you're kind of almost taken aback a bit, like where did he just come from? And he appears by Bear's side with a napkin and just delicately starts kind of patting at your chin and at your chest where all the meat juice is just dribbled all over you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, very kind, very kind. Ugh.
Yeah.
Sunshine
Meanwhile,
is going to
Annabelle-
be like taking pieces of bread and just like putting them in her pockets for later. Just gradually, just stocking up on snacks. Just snacks in pockets everywhere.
Yeah, fine. What about Reynard? What's Reynard doing at the appearance of these beautiful aristocratic ladies?
He'll stand up and give like a nice formal bow and say, "Oh, the starter was delicious. And may I compliment you on your decor as well? It reminds me very much of my home. Tell me, Dragonborn, are you familiar with homes? Do you have a home?"
Excuse me, of course I do. My cave is very nice, thank you.
Cave.
Where
Of
do you
course.
live?
Oh, I live in Talisval, in the finest district there. Father keeps me very... I don't know what I was going to say there. Keeps me good company? Carry on.
Looks after me very well.
Looks after me very well. Cut that bit.
So I think after this outpouring of compliments, Annabelle will just rush up to you, Reynard, and she'll be like, "Oh, it's so delightful to have you here, Mr. Ferrohorn. We've heard so much about you. You're so much more handsome than I thought."
I know.
And she just begins fawning over you, like she's just preening and fawning over you.
Yes, such a wonderful youngster. Shame he's going to have such a horrific death.
But money and fame first, right?
Oh, it's funny that you should say that. What was your name again? Medium-sized? Miss-sized, is it?
Yes, Ms-sized, thank you.
Ms-sized. And it's Callista who says that. Oh, wonderful. Well, we could certainly use some of your talents tonight, let's say. I don't know if you've heard the rumors about Vincent Manor. It's partly why we brought you here tonight. I suppose you may have heard. Well, this property is. Oh, it's a little bit haunted. Isn't that delightful?
That's delightful,
Oh, yay!
So many friends to speak with.
How haunted. On a scale of 1 to very haunted.
You're really happy, so that means that they're happy ghosts, right?
Oh no, some can be quite barbaric.
But not these ones, right?
Callista will smirk and be, "Oh, my dear sunshine. I mean, most of them are perfectly lovely. I mean, there's dear Winifred and Gertrude. They're delightful, absolutely delightful. And then there's mischievous Boris. He always likes to mess with our glasses. And you go for a glass of wine, you're like, oh, where's my glass of wine? Oh, Boris, where have you taken it? But yes, there are some others that we don't talk about. But anyway, I am sure that you will all encounter one or two of our little mischievous friends before the night is out. In fact, it's on that note, Annabelle, shall we begin? Shall we tell them, Annabelle? And at this, Annabelle kind of pulls away from Reynard and moves back over to sit next to Callista, and they kind of start whispering to each other in very excited fits of giggles, and they're very, very excited about something. And they almost kind of like get lost in their conversation and then look around and then, oh, remember that you're still here, that you're all still here. And Annabelle will stand up and go, "I'm so sorry, my darlings. I suppose I'd better tell you why we've gathered you all here tonight. I mean, obviously it is for the pleasure of your company, and I'm so happy that you're here. But I'm afraid we've been a little mischievous, shall we say? We do have an ulterior motive to you all coming here.
It's one of those parts.
But it's fine. Oh, yes. So we have a little game for you. We have a little game for you tonight that we would like for all of you to participate in. And there is a prize, a wonderful prize. Would you like to know what the prize is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Yes. How do you know you're going to say yes? I have a future eye.
Medium size. Do you know what it is? Do you know what the prize is before they say it? I bet you do.
Absolutely do, but I won't ruin it.
Okay.
Ever so kind, my dear. So Callista stands up and, holding Annabelle's hand, she says, "The prize, if you win this game, our little challenge tonight, is, well, you get to inherit Vincent Manor. You get to own this home and everything in it, and all our riches and our wealth. Isn't that exciting?"
That is exactly what I want.
I could only use one room. I haven't got enough stuff to put in this.
You've got a nice cave,
Massive
Bear
house.
Strout. Get out of this. This is mine.
Wow. Wow.
I will fight you, and I will win.
Darlings, not yet, not yet. Let us tell you the terms of our challenge. So, you see, yes, and don't worry, my dear Strahd. If you win the challenge, not only will you win the house, you win everything in it. You win all the statues and the portraits that I've painted. You win all the color. You even get to inherit Boggins. Boggins, isn't this delightful? We're about to find you a new employer. Boggins just stands in the corner and he's like, "Yes, milady." And then that's it.
Oh, that's a lot. That's quite a lot. Okay.
Quite the
More than I'm
gift,
used to.
dearies. What makes you want to leave such a beautiful home?
Oh, well, you see, there's a slight, there's been a slight mishap in our current living arrangements. Should we tell them, Annabelle? Should we tell them? Oh, yes, okay, please. On three. Okay, if we count to three, we'll say it together. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We're dead! Isn't that delightful?
I don't get the joke.
We're dead,
You're not
my
dead.
dear Reynard. Both of us, we're absolutely dead. Dead as a doorknob.
But you were both
good
just
host.
touching my face and appreciating my large moustache, were you not? I remember that.
Oh, such wonderful facial hair, and I definitely was appreciating it, Reynard. Magnificent.
3 hairs now.
3. It's gorgeous. Maybe after tonight you'll be able to grow more. It's wonderful.
Maybe a 4th.
You'll
What a
have
dream.
a wonderful moustache one day.
Oh, thank you, medium size.
But yes, you see, so we're dead. And we kind of decided that we didn't want this dusty old house anymore, and we actually want to go and travel the world now that there's no, there's no ties to this earthly realm. I've definitely got an auntie, a great aunt, that I want to go give a damn good scaring as well. So we thought, well, Boggins needs a new employer, and we rather would like someone to look after the home. And all the creatures within it. But, so yes, we thought of this delightful little challenge. Would you like to hear the rules?
No.
You're going to hear them anyway! Here they come! So if you wish, if you want to be in a chance for inheriting our beautiful home, there's just a few simple rules. You need to survive the night here without being driven quite mad by our, shall we say, incorporeal friends. Or worse, if you die as well, I'm afraid you won't be able to inherit it, because that's rather the situation that we're in, and we can't really have that, can we? So, if in the event of a tie, say if all 4 of you survive the night, well, then all 4 of you win, and you get to split the deeds and the wealth amongst you to do whatever you wish with it. And yes, so the challenge lasts from now until dawn. So I think you have about 11, 12 hours to survive. Any questions so far? Are you with me?
How hard is this challenge?
Well, we don't really know, dearie. I mean, although that said, what number dinner party are you? Annabelle, how many dinner parties have we run like this so far? Oh, I don't know, Callista. I think we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4. To be honest, I lost count after one hand. Yes, what?
You didn't invite
Any
me
other
to one of the
questions?
first 5? Unbelievable. Okay.
And anyone else got any other questions?
Where's the latrine? I am bursting. My bowels are so full.
Oh, my dear, there is one on the first floor.
Too
Boggins
late.
can go and take you to it. Oh, Boggins, darling. Boggins, be a dear and fetch the mop and bucket. Boggins
Nice.
goes, yes, my ladies.
Warm
And
trickle.
he disappears out the door to the side nearest behind where Reynard is, and then promptly comes back with a mop and bucket, starts mopping up,
Sorry about that.
sighing a little bit. No worries, milady. Would you like a change of clothes?
Oh no, I haven't changed in years.
And on this, you'll kind of see the butler sort of raise an eyebrow and then try and discreetly sprinkle some like powder near, like around, on, you know, kind of just to sop up the odor. And he'll try and sprinkle some of it on you as well. Just
think, Boggins, dearie, this could be us for the rest of our lives together.
Wonderful thought, milady. I shall stock up on the baking soda. And then he retreats with his pissy mop. Meanwhile, if that delightful situation has been sorted, we do realise that this is quite a dangerous challenge, and we aren't completely thoughtless. We have provided you all with a little bit of protection. If you look by your plate, you'll each find a wand. I've been told that they are wands of magic missiles. And so if you ever feel backed into a corner and completely threatened during the night, feel free to let loose. But if you could avoid shooting any of the statues or ruining any of my portraits, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, I saw Bear Strout eating with that. I think they thought it was a fork.
I thought it was one of those meat spears that you get sometimes. You know, the ones you prod at the meat and it sticks to it. Sorry, it's kind
a
of
common
juicy
mistake,
now.
my dear. A common mistake. It's fine. Just wipe it off. I'm sure it'll still work. So
Could have blown your head off.
in terms of mechanics,
Oh, I've licked it a few times too.
would have been hello. Did it taste fizzy?
A little bit.
So yeah, each of you feel free to add a wand of magic missiles to your inventory.
Okay,
Nice.
Yes,
wonderful.
and don't worry about this roll that I'm making for each of you.
Oh.
Oh, so it has 7 charges. Damn.
I think in terms of this game, I might nerf it to, let's say, 3.
Wow, that's a hard nerf. All right. Sure.
I'm
Okay,
just going to
4.
fill them up to there's 3
I'll mark
left.
'em off.
4 left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're rolling
Okay.
with physical dice today as well. Not trusting the pesky
I'm going to
Roll20
make
overlord.
some rolls with physical dice because I was playing it. So I played this game yesterday, and I definitely got the RNGs. As I got like 3 natural 20s in a row and stuff like that.
Right.
So, we'll see. We'll see how it behaves later.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, at the end of this, the two women will just be laughing their socks off. And tittering to each other. If you have if you have questions, this is the time to ask them. Otherwise, yeah, I'll carry on to the next bit.
Either of you dearies want an elbow reading before you go?
Annabelle will actually light up at this, and she'll be like, "Oh, wouldn't that be interesting? Have you ever done an elbow reading for a ghost before, my love?"
Absolutely not. I don't think so.
Well,
My
this
late
could
husband
be
was
his.
very close to death, actually. But no, he wasn't dead. Died swiftly afterwards, though. Anyway, come here, let me stretch it out.
Here we go. So Annabelle will come over. She'll saunter over. She moves very energetically. She's always got a bit of a spring in her step. And as she'll come over, she'll delicately roll up a sleeve and present her elbow. It's a beautiful elbow. Yeah, she presents her elbow to you.
Very
An elbow.
smooth.
Very smooth.
You see, this is the new age of readings. Palms are so old-fashioned. Can get so many more crinklies in your elbow grease. Anyway, there's hairs. That signifies hope. Maybe fertility. Probably not, though, because you have snuffed it. Lots of passion in your near future. Yes, quite happy at the preceding events the next 30 minutes, yes.
Do you hear that, Callista?
Yes, an anticipation of a great travel ahead of you, but will you get there? Maybe not. Whew. How mysterious.
That was ever so exciting. Thank you, medium-sized.
Oh wait,
You are
I did the wrong
delightful.
elbow. Never mind.
It's different for different elbows. How curious. My last spiritualist was not as detailed. Would you like to read my other elbow?
No, I'm bored, frankly.
Do you do knees?
Let's not go to the knees, right?
Okay.
Darkness comes from the knees.
Oh, that explains a lot. Okay.
Keep your knees away from me.
Explain a lot.
What does it explain?
Darkness.
Oh, of course.
God.
My bad.
So all we have to do is hang out with some dear ghosty friendos and last until the morning.
Exactly. I knew you'd get it, my love. So you have free reign of the house. Feel free to go wherever you fancy. All the fire's been lit to keep you warm. And if you need anything, do call for Boggins or, I suppose we'll be available. I mean, I won't be able to do anything like heavy lifting or anything like that. I don't really know where anything is in this house. But, yes, I guess we'll be around. Like, Callisto, do we have any plans for tonight? Callisto, like, oh no, you were going to sing me your new song, and I was perhaps going to paint you later. In fact, if any of you desire painting, that I do nude portraits upstairs. Just let me know. Yes, as you can see, my art is what is decorating this house. Reynard, you were appreciating it earlier. I saw all the especially that portrait over there, and she points at an oil painting that depicts a scene of very naked humans, elves, and dragonborn.
Any? Okay.
Flip the table.
My meat's rolling away!
My meat spike.
Oh dear.
Derailed.
Anyway, thank you. I'm sure we'll fare fine. What ghosts? You're delightful. How bad can the other ones be? Boris, was it? I'm sure he's wonderful.
I hope you do have a wonderful time here tonight. And yes, good luck to whoever wins. Yes, go on then. Shoo, away with you. Have fun.
Oh, we're leaving.
Explore.
Oh,
Well,
where?
it's not very much. It's not a lot of fun if you stay here all night, is it? I mean, Boggins is already starting to take away the canapes and the dessert. So, there's really not much point in a dinner party once the dessert is done, is there?
Oh, well, okay. Where are we going?
I need to go to the latrine and drop a big one. So if you wouldn't mind carrying me there, little baby boy. I immediately start to put an arm around his shoulder and try to lift my legs up for a carry.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, yes.
No, I mean,
Yes.
I'll lift it up, medium-sized.
I weigh like a lead weight. I'm so heavy. Dense. Really dense.
Where's the place? Where are we taking her? Him?
Why don't we just walk around until we find it? I'm sure we'll find it soon. It's just a giant house. It's fine, we'll find it. This way! And I think Sunshine will start moving towards, past the two statues out where the butler went before, out that door. Mm-hmm. The double door.
North, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so as you start walking out, you leave the dinner table, Callisto and Annabelle just start dancing with each other in front of the giant statue, and they're kind of lost in each other's world. If you imagine Gomez and Morticia Adams from the Addams Family, they're very much that couple. They're always planting kisses up and down each other's arms, and they're very much in love with each other. So it's almost as if they've already forgotten that you're here. So you walk past this giant suit of armor, past two smaller suits of armor, and yeah, you go I guess you open the 2 doors at the end of the room, and you come out into a short corridor. If you look to your left, it appears to just bend around a corner and disappear into the distance. If you look to your right, you can just about see a square room at the end of it, filled with more suits of armor.
Ooh.
So yeah, at this point, I'll
Okay.
hand it over to you guys as to what you want to do.
Are you sure you still need to go to the latrine? You feels like you've gone.
Well, yes, it's hard to tell, I will be honest. I think I just needed to fart. Anyway.
Can I put you down now?
Yes, drop me down.
Oh, good.
You'll be carrying much more than that in your future.
No, okay. Maybe an entire team of adventurers carrying them on my back. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Oh, don't even! Do not even!
I was going to comment on Reynard meeting his first tiefling as well, but we'll save it.
Wow, are all tieflings this nice?
I can't wait to meet the next one. I'm sure
You're
she's
so
delightful
friendly.
and doesn't have an intricate backstory at all.
Tom?
Yeah.
No. a giant suit of armor walks
He's
forward and
just-
stabs Reynard to death. Stab, 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 stab. There you go.
No, but I've
He's
got
just
11
digging
sanity.
himself a hole at this point. Yeah.
Right, where do you guys want to go?
They really
If you
like
just
they really like armor in here. I don't know why, but it's a bit much in terms of a decorating choice, I think. I don't see why there's just a lot of it. Do you think that it's haunted? Do you think the ghosts live in the armor? Probably
She's
not.
really dumb, isn't she? Very grating. Where did she go? Is she below the...
I'll touch medium-sized elbow. I see death soon in your future.
I'm going to
And then
gouge your
just
eyes
keep
out with my
walking.
forks. Don't touch me
You
again.
don't have any forks. You left them. You left them at the dinner table.
I dip in and pull one out from my chest area, and it's a really disgusting looking fork with hairs in it.
That wasn't on the table.
Don't tempt me.
Where did you get that
You've
from?
been carrying that for a very long time. That's disgusting.
It's a
Ew.
different colour
Put it
silver.
back.
Yeah.
You can tell it used to be gold.
burnished.
Now, I don't want to cause a kerfuffle, but should we eat that smaller one so that we can sustain ourselves throughout the night? I'm prone to some flesh. Now and again, it's quite Moorish.
And you're halfling
I
as
can
well.
tell where it all went wrong for you.
Oh, goodness.
Are you talking to me?
What? Yeah. Are you a human?
I'm a human.
Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
thought you were a halfling
So
as
you
well.
are.
I'm
No.
very hunched over.
Ah.
I'm quite a small human.
You used to be double your height. You're hunched over that much.
I did.
It's like folding a piece of paper in half.
Yeah. Where should
Okay,
we go then, everybody?
Well, that way is a glorious antler figurine, stag figurine, but this way is ghost statues. So
Maybe we should just
We
shout
name the
for them
team?
by name and introduce ourselves and then make friends and then we'll survive.
Boris. No, nothing.
You hear nothing.
Not that one. 'Cause that one was supposed to be the mean one. What about the ones they said were friendly? That was quite. That you have a very deep voice, sir.
So
Thank
as you hear bears shout, I'm guessing it's a big shout, right?
Yeah.
As you hear it echo down the hallway, it almost amplifies when it hits like the kind of the statues. It kind of bounces off of them and amplifies, and then you just hear nothing. And then in a very far distant corner of the house, you just hear a.
Oh, there he is. Here he comes.
He's communicating with Nox. Sunshine will go up to the wall and just.
What did you say to him?
Happens.
What did you say? Do you speak
know,
knock?
She's fluent in lock.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, there it is. Good night.
Kim, when you said we could bring any character to this, you should have known what was going to happen.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty pleased with the selection that you guys have brought. This is a very eclectic group. Perfect.
What did you say to Boris? Did you say, hello, Boris, we're nice?
I think so, but I might be really wrong.
Oh, good.
I could have also really, really insulted everyone in the house because I don't know what I'm doing. I just smacked the wall a whole bunch of times.
Oh, okay.
But it'll get their attention.
True, yes. Let's see what happens. I know what happens, so I won't tell you.
Where are you going?
Left.
Oh yeah. we
Right.
left.
Right, even. Right. I'm about to start
Right.
driving. Right.
Yeah, you might need that for driving. I'm going to move you guys since so
Yeah.
you're out in the corridor. You're going to start moving.
Head towards
so
the statues, the creepy statues.
as you head down the corridor, you see that it forks off. There's a little hallway down to the left. And as you pass the entranceway to that, you can smell the smell of cooking. You can smell meat being roasted, and garlic in hot oil, that sort of thing. You can also vaguely hear the sounds of crockery being janked around, like kind of being washed up. You can hear sounds of water and crockery and cutlery being washed up. You see in front of you a small square hallway. Hallway. And in it stands another giant suit of armor. And in the corners of the rooms are two normal-sized suits, like human-sized suits of armor. The central statue is sat on a kind of a raised circular pedestal, and there are 4 fairly large lanterns at the base of the pedestal. 2 of the lanterns are currently lit, and they kind of fill the room with a very soft light. There's a doorway to the left, and a doorway directly in front of you, and a doorway to the right.
Okay. Which 2 are lit?
That food smells really good.
2 in the opposing corners.
Okay. Sure. I mean, it's a statue. Well, we'll go into. I'm just gonna keep walking and hope people follow me. We'll go into the door on the left. This one up here.
Okay, so as you approach the door,
Oh.
not so fast. As you approach the door to the left, the central statue starts to rattle and groan. And you see, whereas before it was facing away from the door, it actually starts to turn on the pedestal and face you. And as it turns and the front of it gets nearer and nearer to you, a third lantern lights up on the pedestal.
Oh, statue ghost! Quick, knock! Knock, 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 knock. Oh, use the wall. That's a good idea.
We mean you no harm. We mean you no harm. We mean you no harm. I think it's working, but I don't really know.
In the middle of all this noise, the statue, its armor groans and creaks as it reaches down for its sword in its hilt, and grabs the handle of the sword, and it kind of just that's where it stops.
And it's facing Reynard
It's facing
right now,
Reynard.
at the doorway. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to have to give me audio descriptions of what's happening. I literally have a vision of 5 feet.
Statue turned, looked at me, sword hand. Hand on sword. Hand hook, car sword.
Well, have you said hello?
Hello!
Hello?
I tried saying hello in knock. Boris?
Have you moved from where you are at the door? Have you taken your hand away from the door?
I'm frozen, hand reaching towards the door, looking at him,
Okay.
not moving at all.
Yeah. And you say hello. If you, in the pause after you say hello, you can hear, from the helmet, which is a closed helm, you just hear a sound like.
Best
A
you try.
long exhale.
Sounds like you in there.
Try what? Oh, does he want to fight? Does he want to?
No, say
I'll go
hello.
one-on-one.
Say hello. No, hello.
Oh, hi.
There is no response. It is still stood, 3 lanterns lit, hand on the handle of its sword.
Can I edge my hand a little bit closer to the door handle?
As you do so, he leans forward and starts to draw the sword slowly.
Pull my hand away.
He pulls back, and the sword goes back into the hilt.
Oh, it doesn't want me near the door. Look, closer, further away, closer, further away.
And as you do that, the statue mirrors your action. The closer you get to the door, the more aggressive he becomes, the more of the sword comes out. And the 4th lantern flickers up and down. It starts to light up, and then it extinguishes. It lights up, it extinguishes. And it's definitely related to kind of how close you get to the door handle.
Look, I can make him dance.
Go try the other door. Baby boy.
Try the... Okay.
Maybe it's his secret room and he doesn't like anyone to go in there.
He can't fit through this door. No offense.
He might be able to. Have you considered that he is not actually the statue? He is just inhabiting the statue temporarily because really he's a ghost and he's not...
Classic
Okay.
Boris. Okay. Can I wander around to the other side of the statue and try the door to the south?
So as you move away from the door, the statue slides the sword back into the hilt, straightens back up, and turns back to its original position. And the 3rd lantern extinguishes, going back down to the 2 already lit lanterns. The door that you try, do you open the door, the 2nd door?
I'm looking at the statue, just a little bit closer.
It's
My hand on the handle. Turn the door. Nothing. Okay, push the door open.
Does anyone else go near the first door?
No, I'm just observing Reynard doing what he's doing and following along, scuttling along behind.
Okay.
Very switched on little boy, aren't you?
Thank you, I
Reynard.
am.
Yes.
Cleverest boy in all the family. That's what they say about
Such
me.
a shame you have a bloody horrible death.
No,
But
you
you'll
read
be
the wrong
older.
elbow.
You'll be
Old
great.
elbow. Wrong elbow.
No, I did the right one for you.
Oh, no, you didn't. Riches, fame, and fortune.
Your family will die too.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Ooh, actually, yeah, that was kind of accurate. Reynard, you open the 2nd door, and you look into a medium-sized room that is very luxuriously decorated. The walls are kind of a dark blue paneled wood, and on the back wall is a small stage that has been built, and upon it sits a grand piano that has that has been well looked after. It's polished, it's pristine, it's in brilliant condition. It's flanked by 2 statues, and you've started to recognize by now Callista's art style, especially because, you know, when you first came to the manor, you walked in through this room to get to the dining room. You only had a fleeting look at it before, but there are these 2 statues of angels either side of the stage. One is playing a harp and the other is playing a flute. There are several very comfortable looking armchairs decorated in a sort of a ring shape around the stage. It's very clear that they're there for audience members to watch someone perform.
Does anyone know how to play that thing? What's it called again?
A piano.
Piano. We don't have one of those at home.
I tickle the ivories now and again.
Is that a yes? Is that it? Sunshine, is that a yes?
I don't know. She's really
Tickle the
weird.
ivy.
I'll perform firstly. Take a seat, everyone. Come on.
She reads
Okay.
people's elbows. How do I know what she's tickling? I don't want to know.
She said everyone I know will die.
Take a seat.
Okay.
Brandenburg Concerto in G minor, number 5. Here we go. I just hammer the keys in complete discord. And I'm singing a totally different tune. La la la. La la.
So as you start playing, you hear a flurry of movement come from the dining room, and Annabelle and Callista, Callista kind of bursts through the doors, and Annabelle, and Callista is following swiftly behind her, and Annabelle kind of rushes up to you, medium-sized, and is like, "Oh my darling, are your talents unfounded? You know how to play as well. How
Yes.
delightful. Will you perform a tune just for me?"
I am performing right now. You actually rudely interrupted. Take a seat.
Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry. So then
I'll
take
have
some
to
seats.
restart.
No.
Before you restart, can you make a performance check, please?
Sure. That's an 8. Interesting. It came out like that.
So what does it sound like, what you're playing?
Total mess. Like, imagine closing your eyes and just hammering the keys.
Yeah. And
Like punching
screeching
them.
as well.
And screeching. And I declare it as Brandenburg's Concerto number 5 in G minor.
So as you are playing this absolute shit show, you can see that at first Annabelle and Callista, Annabelle especially, was originally kind of like looking very excited. She had her hands clutched together and she was kind of quietly clapping along, and then that sort of frozen grimace on her face as she realizes what horrors are happening to her beautiful piano, and she's just like, "Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. Darling, stop. Darling, stop. Please stop.
I'm not
Please
finished.
stop.
There's another 3 acts to this.
No, you will stop. You will stop now. Stop. Do you stop?
Well, I was told I should get a publisher, so I should not give this away for free. And I do stop.
My darling, I'm afraid perhaps my piano is very dear to me, and I did not quite expect
Yours
that
for now,
level of
dearie.
performance. Well, yes, I suppose if you win the challenge tonight, you can do with it what you wish. Here, allow me to give you this, so maybe practice. This will help you should you win tonight's challenge. And she gives you a short wand that has musical notes carved over the surface. If you want to add to your inventory, a wand of conducting. Perhaps this will help you. Practice makes perfect, my love, and perhaps this will help you.
Yes, I suppose I could pass this along as a gift, as I'm already a virtuoso. Aren't I?
Yes, you do come across as very virtuous. Does anyone else perhaps want to play a tune? Sunshine?
How bad could it be?
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, so Callista gently but firmly steers medium-sized out of the piano chair, the piano stool, and yeah, again they take their places and they look very eager to hear what you play. Make a performance check for me, please.
Oh goodness, what is my performance? Oh yes, nothing.
Uh-oh.
12.
Okay, what kind of a song would Sunshine play?
It's just very like plinky plonky. She's kind of just using like a couple of fingers and just like it's very much, she's not like going hard like medium size was. She's just kind of a very simple little thing, and she's hoping that she can make a little song out of it.
So I think again you see Annabelle kind of ready and waiting and eager to hear your beautiful song, and then as she realizes that this is essentially a rendition of Chopsticks, she kind of sinks her head into her hand and starts rubbing her finger over the kind of pressure point in her temple, and she's like, no, my dear, no, you must simply stop. And Callista kind of starts getting worried and starts
I can sing though.
No, I think I've heard enough. But
I have a really nice song about... my sisters and I have a song. It's called Sunshines, Lollipops and Rainbows, because my sisters are called Lollipop and Rainbow, and my parents used to sing it, and I can sing it for you. Do you want me to sing it?
I think for the first time you see Annabelle just stare, like that cheery disposition. She's just staring and rubbing the side of her head, and she's like, I think I have had enough. Callista, make them leave the room now. Make them leave the room, or I shall have one of my moments. It's happening. I can feel it, Callista. It's happening. What do? You have probably.
I will walk away
Bearstroke, play the piano.
from the piano, and I'll whisper to I'll whisper to Bearstroke, I'll sing that for you guys later. And then I'll say, should we go somewhere else?
Yeah.
5.
Yes, let's leave.
4.
Bye.
Keys are out.
Bye.
2. 1. I guess, do you all flee out of the room?
Not
Yeah.
flee, no. I hobble.
Saunter. If you move your markers where you're going, where you want to go.
We carry on
Following
through.
the strapping young lad.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's go out the side.
We'll go through the opposite entrance to this room, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Not
think
back
as
where
you
we were.
guys leave the room and the door shuts behind you, you just hear this sharp intake of breath and then just a really high-pitched scream of frustration. And then you can hear Callista kind of soothing, like, it's okay. And then shortly after, you hear the piano start playing. And, it's a beautiful, like, absolutely beautiful song. Rather seductive and sultry. And then shortly afterwards, you start hearing Annabelle singing. And it seems like that momentary lapse of anger has passed for now.
Mad ghosts.
So you
Damn.
find yourself in a short corridor. So obviously you would have briefly seen this as you were ushered in by Butler Boggins to the dining room. It's a rather empty corridor. There are more oil paintings in here. Again, they are very sultry scenes. If you imagine kind of like, I guess I'm probably going to get shouted at by art fanatics here, but like Renaissance style, the kind of like naked cherubs and naked ladies eating fruit and all that kind of thing. It's very much, there's a theme, and it's naked and lovingly rendered. And it's of, men and women of all races just cavorting and having a great and wonderful time and different kind of variations on that. There is a door directly opposite you.
Any
Yes.
orcs?
Oh yeah, there's orcs. There's orcs.
So this is the main hallway, right? The main entrance hallway.
Yeah.
So I guess I know I'm kind of walking and people are following. But so if anyone else wants to go somewhere, then please do. But you can carry on.
Quite happy
through
with
the
your
other-
leadership.
Reynard seems like the kind of person who would take point.
Sure. Yeah. I've got natural leadership, inspiring leader. I remember him having that and using that a lot. Effectively. Not quite. Yeah, we'll go through the opposite side of the hallway and see what this room is. This
The room of death.
lovely
No.
room. What? No. Okay, we're leaving.
You activated my trap card. No. So you open the door and you enter a rather large and spacious area that is decorated and filled with furniture that kind of, you deem it to be some sort of games room / study. There are circular tables with cards like card game cards, like poker and that sort of thing. Crystal decanters with whiskey and crystal glasses to match. Stiff-backed armchairs, and there's another tiger skin rug on the floor, and an owlbear rug, actually. There are more stuffed animal heads, and again, they are emitting this kind of low, soft jazz music. There's a lit fireplace in the far corner. And bookshelves full of leather-bound books line the corners, the walls of the room, and there are a couple of statues here. There's a wonderfully anatomically correct orc statue of a man, of an orc man holding a hunting spear. And there's a couple of other statues near by the fireplace of a beautiful woman holding a harp, and so on and so forth.
All nude, I imagine.
They're either nude or they've got kind of strips of material over them, like kind of like robes and that sort of thing. But you can definitely see the curve of a buttock or a breast.
How
Or an
lewd.
ankle.
No.
An ankle, I know.
You said that was a hunter one.
A what? Sorry.
A hunter. Is that what you said?
Yes, so there's an orc. So nearest to you is a statue of a nude orc man with a hunting spear. And it's before him lies the tiger skin rug.
Delightful. If you and your future were to be melded, it would look like this painting, baby boy.
I'm human. I don't understand.
Yes.
I don't like spears. I've got Wilhelm, my
Yes.
trusty crossbow. Speaking of, we could pass the time playing card games. It's how I won this sword, a dancing scimitar. I don't know.
Nothing
the
can
code
go
word.
wrong with card games.
No.
I don't know the activation word of the sword though. It's probably something stupid like Axis or Rexul or something dumb. I'll never know it.
Shall we play? I know Snap.
How do you play
I've heard
Snap?
you snapping on the way through the door. Your bones are very frail.
You hear horrible like clickings and stuff as I'm different. It's gross.
You're made of wood.
So there is a card table in front of you. There are 4 seats there and packs of cards. I'm guessing you feel free to sit down and start playing if you wish.
Yep.
Okay. I'll sit at the head of this round table.
Pass me the deck. I'll shuffle it for Snip.
Okay. Okay.
And I just try and tear the cards in half. Snip! Snip! It's not doing it.
Do you know the rules of Snap?
Yes. So you have to snap the cards.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let me
So
try.
as you begin messing around with these cards, and settling in for a lovely game of Snap or whatever the hell it is you end up playing. For a moment, it's a lovely scene. You know, it's lovely and warm in here. The fire is crackling in the corner. You can see there's a decanter of whiskey on the middle of the table with glasses. So I presume you would probably partake. You know, there's nothing against you partaking in a little tipple. And it's a nice scene. And you momentarily, you almost forget the weird things that happen, the reason that you are here. Until the door that you came through slams shut, and the lights go out, including all the kind of lanterns dotted around the corner of the room go out, and the fireplace goes out too.
Oh good, oh no, oh good, oh no. But also, oh good.
You start
I don't know.
hearing footsteps. Click, click, click across the wooden floor. I need everybody to make a sanity check. Can you roll a d20 for me? And then add your modifier from the stats that you had earlier.
Sure. So I've got a +1.
I rolled a natural 20. I'm
Did
very
you?
happy.
Oh, you're rolling physical
Yeah, I
dice.
actually did.
Okay.
Do you want me to take a picture of it to prove it? I'll send it to
No,
you. WhatsApp.
I believe
I haven't
you.
touched it.
The night is young, Katie. It's fine. Oh my god.
You rolled a nat 20 as well.
So
Hello.
2 nat 20s. What did you roll, Tom?
18.
18. And Trot rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Trot, roll me another d20, no modifiers.
Okay.
Shit.
7 again.
And again.
Okay. Right, give me 1 second.
the
How
only
would
natural
you
20 you're gonna
guys...
For the next, 2 months.
How...
18.
And you used it here!
Pretty much. Let me have it. Let me have it.
How would you guys react to these spooky things happening?
I
The
mean,
lights going
Reynard's-
out and the footsteps.
Reynard's scared of the dark as it is. That was something that he started the campaign with.
Oh, yeah. He's really scared of
Remember
the
that.
dark, isn't he? Got by that.
So I almost duck under the table and close my eyes, and I'm just doing that thing. Oh good, oh no, oh good, oh no, oh good, oh no, on repeat.
I think
I mean,
Size hasn't noticed a change
fine.
in light amount. So
Yeah. It hasn't gone dark in
Sunshine-
one of your eyes yet, because it's in the past.
yes, it's not happened yet.
Sunshine will just take a piece of bread out of her pocket and just start nibbling on it and looking around because
Whoa!
she does.
Trot like that.
She'll just do that when she's nervous. She'll just get a little bit of food out and start nibbling on that and looking
Nice.
around.
Nice. I think Bear kind of half expected it to happen, so I think he'll just take a torch out of his bag and just use his flame breath to light it and just be like, ugh,
Aw.
knew it.
Have you been jumpy this entire time, expecting it to happen?
This is like creepy house
glancing
ghosts.
towards the door. Someone's gonna slam that door. Watch the door.
I know it.
No. Did it? No, it didn't do it yet. Oh, there you go.
I knew it. When you count to 3.
Finally.
Anything to say, Trot?
Oh, this is directed to me, is it?
Yeah.
As if I've. So how's this phrase towards
So,
me?
so basically, a little bit of out-of-game information. You basically are suffering a hallucination. What I've
Okay.
sent you is the hallucination you are suffering, and there is a consequence to that, a mechanical consequence to that. But yeah, and you are
Okay.
suffering this for the next 10 minutes. And that is one
Okay.
failure
Damn.
for you.
One failure.
Oh yeah. 1 out of 3.
Oh shit. Here we go.
You need to correct me immediately. Pick me up, baby boy. Pluck
Why?
me into your arms. I'm up here. I'm up here. You can see me. Right?
Okay. Why?
Look. It's like that. It's that music that person played decades ago. What a feeling. I'm up on the ceiling.
She snapped. She snapped. Oh, that just eat more bread.
A medium size isn't actually on the ceiling, right?
No, so to the rest of you, to you three, medium-sized is stood exactly where she was. The room is exactly as... It's perfectly normal. You have no idea what the hell she's talking about.
I'm stood right next to you. There's no music. Can you hear the
Get me down
concerto
from
number
here.
5?
Stop messing about.
Messing a boat?
Yes, a boat. A boat would do nicely up on this ceiling, actually. Ooh.
You're
They
not on the
belong in the
ceiling.
water.
Get me
You're
down!
stood next to me. Where?
From the ceiling, dearie, you idiot. You're never going to make it in this place if you can't just look up.
I'm looking up. The ceiling's empty.
Right. Well, I guess I'll try and move down. It's really hard, though. It's like it's gluing me up here.
What? So what do you
I'm
look
starting
like
to shuffle
to
around,
us?
but
Are you
really
just-
slowly.
You like on the floor, like hanging onto the floor as if you're about to start falling off of it, or what?
Yeah, so whatever gesture like medium size is making, it's like maybe like so she would be walking and moving very slowly and very like as if because she thinks she's on the ceiling. She thinks the room
Yeah.
has flipped and she's stood on the ceiling and you're all on the ground. So if you apply that to like how they would move. Like, so I'm
Yeah.
guessing Trot, like, you're going to start moving around. Like, she's walking very slowly, kind of staring madly everywhere.
Okay,
Strange how
medium,
your
walk.
perspective shifts. All these ceiling things suddenly at my feet.
Walk.
You think
above
there's
the
a
table.
candelabra in front of you, Trot. You think there's a candelabra in front of you.
I could probably switch the lights back on up here with some wiring. I did a course in it when I was very young. Let me go jam these wires together. Here we go. I'll move towards
What's
the...
actually in front? Is it the table instead of where is
so
where is medium sized right now?
So the candelabra is actually probably just hovering over the middle of the table.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll start moving onto the table slowly.
So because you don't think the table's there, because you just think there's nothing but a candelabra in front of you, right? You just walk straight into the table, but you don't see it. So to you, you've just walked into some invisible force. Like,
There's more powers here. More powers keeping me away from the candelabra. The chandelier. Sorry, it's not a candelabra at all. That would be
chandelier,
insane.
yeah.
Should we just
This is a very
should
powerful
we abandon
chandelier.
her?
Very powerful
She's
indeed.
clearly gone insane. She thinks that
No, this is the
that she's on the
solution.
ceiling. Should we
This is the solution.
should we
I was
just
brought up to the ceiling for a reason. The chandelier
I
is
mean
the key.
one
I'll jam
down,
the wires
one less
together.
person to get the house at the end of the night, right? I think she's gonna do herself some damage here.
Maybe, but she was going to do herself some damage walking along the ground.
Then you've
I don't
got a
think she's much
sword.
different.
That's fair.
Sword, why?
They can pass up to me.
No, I'm not giving you any sharp objects.
I'll use it to earth myself.
I agree. I don't think you should have anything sharp ever.
All right, anything metallic from the ground where I used to be.
Can
should really try
I
it, actually. It's
look
quite-
around
Quite fun.
if where the footsteps were? If there's anything there?
You
Is there
see
anything?
nothing.
Do I see anything?
You see absolutely nothing. Well, both the light, so you can only see from the light that Bear has lit on lit anyway, but also the
No.
footsteps stopped, and if you listen, you can probably hear a strange sound of things moving on the bookshelf. And in fact, I would like.
Oh no.
Is this
Kim,
part
no.
of it?
Oh,
You're
This is-
cutting
need to
out,
roll a
kid.
sanity check.
This is
You cutting out.
Yeah, your internet's going bad.
Oh no. It's the house. It got Kim. No.
No! We will never know.
Okay,
She is
She's back.
typing.
she's back.
I'm back.
Oh,
Hello. What did
So
you miss?
Can you read
There's
that description
noises
again? The
by the-
bookshelf.
Yeah, noises.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
all we
hear
heard.
noises by the bookshelf, and you hear. So I want you to make Dex saving throws, please.
All of us.
Yes, all 4 of you.
Okay. Oh, 19.
12.
4.
Okay,
You're
so
on the ceiling.
all of you, bar Reynard.
Hey.
You are taken off guard as you hear this. You hear these. I think you're probably distracted by medium-sized just being weird. And you are taken off guard as you hear this noise, and then suddenly books fly from the bookshelf closest to you and strike you all in the face. You don't take any damage, but they cut you above the eye, and blood starts pouring down into your eye. Mechanically, you will now have disadvantage on perception and attack rolls until it heals or you clean it up. I also want all of you who failed to make sanity saving throws, please. So everyone bar Reynard.
everyone
Reynard, I
got-
imagine.
Okay.
Everyone got hit just above the eye.
Right in the eye.
17.
Oh, oh
Okay.
no, Rhiannon.
Oh no.
No, that's a failure. Trot, make a save. Oh wait, you did. Sorry.
I
17,
did.
17.
17.
So it's just Rhiannon who's failed. Make another d20 for me.
Okie dokie. That's a 10.
Uh-oh. What's happening to Bear Strout?
Oh no.
Is it Bear Strout or Bear Strut? I can't remember.
Best route.
Okay, that didn't really answer the question. You somehow said it in both accents at the same time.
I know. I can speak 2 accents at once. Come at me.
fluent in knocking as well.
Speak 2 accents at once. What does that even mean? One of them's knock.
God damn it! Why is that not
Oh.
whispering? Trot, can you just move off the stat screen for a second, please? That is not whispering.
Oh no.
Secret message to Bear Strout.
Only Ree can
What's
read it.
Oh, I think I know why it's happened. But yeah, maybe I'll have to text it to you in the future. But yeah.
What's happened?
Carry
Wow, did
on.
everybody just get hit directly above the eye?
Thanks,
just
Tom.
got
It's a real pleasure having you here.
Just got hit in the eye with a book.
Wow,
Jerry?
I dodged it.
Jerry! Shit!
Wait, which one's Jerry?
Who's
Is that one of the
Jerry?
ghosts?
I don't think we had a
She's
Jerry. It might be one of the ghosts.
No, no, no.
Jerry,
no,
are you here, Jerry?
No. No.
No?
But
Jerry's not here.
I
halberd.
cannot
Jerry.
conceive. Jerry!
Wait.
Wait,
halberd?
halberd?
It's right
What?
there. It's on your back.
No. I'm looking. I can't. She's gone. I don't know where she's gone. I'm nothing without Jerry. Oh no.
I'll have
Uh,
a ground on the ceiling for it.
Yes,
won't
please do that.
You're not.
That'll be very helpful.
Is Jerry your
medium-sized
wife
thing
or
on-
your weapon? I'm very confused. Why have you named
my
it?
God. You've taken it. Boy, you. Give it back. Give back Jerry.
Okay,
I know
firstly-
it's you. I know it's you're jealous of me. I know it. I can see it in your eyes. Give back Jerry.
There is nothing wrong with naming a weapon. This is Wilhelm, my crossbow. Secondly, and I'll point Wilhelm at Bearstrout, I didn't take the crossbow. The crossbow? The halberd! I have the crossbow! You have the halberd!
No, I know you've got it! Come here! Come here! I'll turn you inside out! I'll turn you inside out! Until I get
Run to the
back!
other side of the room.
Honestly, it's a leveled response considering their situation.
So at this point, again,
It's on your back.
yeah, Sunshine, Reynard, and Medium, you would see that Bear has the halberd. You've got no idea what they're talking about. In
Like
the
jumping
meantime,
over the back of the armchair. It's on your back! And like throwing stuff like a table behind me. Your back! Look on your back!
Trot, about 10 minutes has passed, so Medium would no longer think she's on the ceiling. The room rotates and reverts back to normal. Yeah, so she's no longer on the ceiling.
Thank goodness! I'm a ground dweller again. Now,
Hey, crazy lady.
why is this one going insane?
I'm not going in. Someone's taken Jerry. Someone has taken her, and I will not leave. No one's leaving this room until they own up to who's taken Jerry.
Mr.
We're
Dragonborn,
not
we didn't
leaving.
even know what a Jerry was until like 5 seconds ago. Why would we take Jerry? Why would
Because
you
she's
name
too
it
beautiful
Jerry?
for this world. She's too
I'm-
beautiful for this world, and you'd want her for yourself. I know it.
I don't think
I
that's
know
a
it.
healthy relationship that you have.
I've seen you look at her.
Okay.
I've seen the way you stare at her. Someone has it.
Look, I
Who
don't
has it?
have Jerry, your halberd. Could you give me just 1 second? Don't punch me, Bearstrout. Don't punch me. Don't. No. Okay, I'm just going to put my hand around your back. Okay?
What are you
Slowly.
doing? I don't like this. No, I don't like this. This is weird. Stop
Okay,
it.
I won't. Okay, I won't.
I'm gonna
What do you mean?
punch Reynard in the face.
Okay, attack roll then.
There's an angle I didn't expect it to come from.
You know how it goes, Trot. Make an attack roll.
Oh,
Tom, what's your AC?
is that a natural 20?
It was.
Oh, no, it was 19. It was 19.
Oh no.
Oh
There it
no,
is.
it's all broken.
There it is.
Hat Films, who the fuck are Hat Films?
My AC is apparently 13. I probably took some armor off and forgot to replace it. But I'll go with that. Noble's close. 13.
I mean, it's a natural
So
20,
yeah, that hits
mate.
me.
What do you want?
Oh, it's only 1 damage.
Oh.
Ow.
I mean, do we want to do Mark's crit rolls? We could do Mark's crit rolls if you want. So that is full
I'm
damage and then
happy.
plus your roll.
I'm
So
absolutely happy with that. It would be a. It's just 1 damage every
Theatrical.
time. Actually, it's literally just 1 damage. So
okay,
2
so
damage
2 points
is
of damage.
the most I can ever do.
Wait, you have
is
no
amazing.
weapons.
No, no, I don't.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Why does a medium need weapons?
Self, I
while
guess,
while
hopefully.
this is going on, Sunshine's probably just gonna sigh, let it happen, and like rip a piece of fabric off of the bottom of her tunic and tie it around the headband, like mop up the cut and tie a little headband around
Aw.
to stop it, which makes her little hair buns look even more disheveled than they already did,
Adorable.
and it just looks real dumb.
Yeah.
You look like Rambo.
Well, you no longer have disadvantage on perception checks and attack rolls. But yeah, that's fine. So I imagine, like,
Yeah.
as Sunshine's
I
doing
would have had
this,
disadvantage.
Reynard and Bear are having a little tussle, being chased around the room. What's Medium doing at this point? Are you just watching and antagonizing? And well, you've just punched Reynard, haven't you?
I literally came in and
Ow.
decked Reynard because
Whereabouts in the room are you guys when this happens? Would you say?
I'm like the opposite side of this little writing table from
Okay.
Bearstrout, ready to flip it at him if he does
Yeah.
decide to
Okay.
attack me again.
You needed that,
Okay.
young boy.
Why did I need it?
Good punch in the face.
Why?
Good shot.
Why
Well done,
me?
medium sized.
Yeah, right in the kisser. Yes.
Okay, look. I don't have the halberd. Please.
He's never been punched. You can
Medium
tell.
has it.
Excuse me. But medium, you've got Jerry.
No, do
Why?
I? Let me sit.
Turn around right now. I will.
All right.
I will search you personally.
Easy.
I'm start like patting her down, like doing the old like.
Yeah.
But it's like really hard.
Oh, easy. Easy on the hips.
I'd say as you do that, Barrett, you probably notice. So from where you are, and you start patting down medium, you notice that there is a large mirror in the corner of the room. So there's two large bookshelves, kind of creating this little space in the room. And there is a large burnished mirror that's kind of awkwardly sat on the wall, sort of angled down. And below it is a large chest. And as you look at yourself in the mirror, you spot the halberd's on your back. It's back on your back. And as you feel around for it, you realize, yeah, it's there. It's been there all along, and the hallucination dissipates.
Oh, what? Oh, she's here. Who put it? You? Did you put it back? I'm
Me?
pointing at Reynard. Did you? While I was talking to medium, did you put it back? Was that you?
No, it's always. Yes, I did. Good. It was a prank. Got you.
Don't do that again. Don't come between a dragonborn and his halberd. That's very dangerous. This could have gone really badly for you.
I
Really
know
badly.
that now. Whoopsie, my bad.
I would put money on the Dragonborn winning that fight. Just saying.
Thank you. Very much
Yes.
appreciated.
Welcome.
Dragonborn absolutely got it all together. Loopy.
Nuts.
So I think
Okay, lady.
at this point, we are going to take a quick break.
Okay,
it's
yeah.
later than I thought. So yeah, we'll close this scene with you lot bickering in this dark games room. And all you can see is by the light, like from Bear's torch, which I imagine has been flickering
Yeah.
madly as he's been chasing Reynard around the room.
I've been stumbling over stuff.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
where we pause for now. So let's go take a quick break. And Tom, do you want to read some donations?
Absolutely, I do. Let me just load it up real quick. But we will resume this spooky creep fest in a haunted house very, very soon. After
Yeah, good job,
read.
Kim.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure all
I'm
the
so
Yeah, it's real good.
sweaty. I'm
BRB
so sweaty.
I
myself.
can't believe
All yours, Tom.
2 out of 3. Two failures on Sanity's already.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. BRB.
Okay. Mr. Altissimo with a quarter hundo. Let me just move this over here so I can read these better. I don't know why I didn't do this in advance every single week. Probably because I am dumb. Hey all, been a while since I last donated and I hope all is well. Just started my master's program last week, so I get to enjoy you all as I finish another degree. Well, best of luck, Mr. Altissimo. And please carry on. Well, I mean, don't watch us when you're meant to be doing work, obviously. Do your masters first. Masters first, high rollers second. If it's anything else, high rollers first. Mr. Falcar, medium size is my favorite character in all of high rollers. Excellent job, Trot. All of high rollers? Really? Because Reynard's pretty cool. Princess Jules, quarter hundo. My first live Kim one shot. I hope you're all doing well. If Trot doesn't read this, can you ask him to say Aquamumba? You there, Trot? Aquamumba. There you go. Wow, what a great impression. Love you all. I can't wait to see how you guys get away from Gratz. Yeah, that's an Aroas thing. You'll see. Amy the Irish. Hello, everyone. The first week of my zoo course went really well. Wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you all for the encouragement. This week's zoo fact. An elephant's trunk has 40,000 muscles in it.
Wow.
What? In comparison, human bodies only have 650. What? 40,000 in the trunk, and we've got not even anywhere near that in our entire body. God damn. God damn. Nightjar.
Damn.
Spoops ahoy. Spoops ahoy. Indeed, indeed, indeed. New Alex. Brandenburg on the piano. Probably sounds more like Battenberg. Nah. I feel all my sanity rolls are at disadvantage in the presence of the wonderful medium-sized. Loving this, Kim. Who needs Matt Humes, right? Matt Richards. There you go.
Well done.
Delinadan. Woohoo! Great job, Kim. I love this. I didn't even mean for that to sound as sarcastic as it did. Woohoo! Great job, Kim. I love this. How everyone is well and not going insane like myself. You are all my favorite people, and I admire you all. Lots of loves. Thank you very much, Delinadan.
Hopefully they're all going insane by the end of this.
Well, we're getting there. Got a couple failures already. And finally, Varys, donation and no message. Thank you very much. I will read more at the end.
It's hit my fucking tooth.
Oh. How? Like just drinking? Did you just ding your glass?
Smash this huge mug into it.
Are there any Yorgs ones, or do you want to carry on?
Let me have a quick look.
Whatever.
Shot, say Aquamumba for me. Someone asked for it.
Aquamumba?
Did Aquamumba have a voice?
You just said say
Yeah.
Aquamumba, so I said it.
Aquamumba. Okay.
There it is.
Hey.
That's the trigger word.
Yes. I've got 3 donations.
Oh, we are blessed.
Tom, you are fucking low bitrate right now. Look at you.
Yeah, you're in the 90s.
Wow.
Stop downloading. Thank you
Stop
to
all the
Olo.
downloading.
It's getting better, I think. Thank you, Ola Renve, for donating with no message, but much appreciated. Pizu Cat, thanks for your donation. What a coincidence. I don't have time to watch last week's episode, and it seems I now have another week to do so. Also, I can't believe that right after the stream, I'll be going to uni for the first time in 4 months. Well, firstly, don't worry, because this is a one-shot. You can watch this whenever you like, and it's not part of the Eros campaign at all. And secondly, good luck at uni. Going back. It's going to be terrifying.
It is canon to Lightfall, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Official canon.
Well, so, I think someone pointed out could this be where Reynard gets his fear of the darkness from?
Oh, could be. I mean, I already cowered under a table.
Very good point, actually.
Could be quite traumatizing. Thank you also
Right.
to Amy the Irish for donating. It's the last one. Hello, Chris. This week I've decided to leave you with a terrible joke, so here it goes. Why did the frog take the bus to work?
Why did the frog take the bus to work?
Because his car
hang on.
got towed.
Hey.
And thanks, Grimbles, for the bitties. Much appreciated. Anyway, carry on.
Right, so I've got 1 hour to drive someone insane.
That's not hard.
I think we're now leaving this room, pretty much.
Yes.
Are you? Is that what you think is
Yeah.
going to happen, my dear? Is that
No.
what you'd like to happen? Oh, that's
Maybe
very
not
nice
then.
of you. Right, so we resume. After a rather strange series of events, with medium-sized thinking that the room had rotated and she was stood on the ceiling, and Bear wondering where on earth Bear's possessions had gone, and accusing Reynard and Medium of stealing his wonderful halberd, Jerry. I guess we are stood in the middle of this games room. It is dark. All the lights and the fireplace have gone out. It is lit by the torch that Bear is holding in his hand. You stand next to a small writing desk and a stiff armchair. And before you, in the corner, sits a large chest with a large burnished mirror angled over the top of it. The sound of footsteps has dissipated for now. Books lie scattered on the floor where they were thrown at you. And yeah, the card table also looks rather disheveled, I think, in the scramble between Bear and Reynard. A few things have been upended and thrown all over the floor. What would you like to do?
Oh, we need to get Boggins back in here to clear this up.
Yes, knock for him. Also, was that Boris? Paying us a
Do you want me
visit?
to ask?
Oh,
Sure.
I can ask.
knock. Yes, knock.
Boris?
That was good.
There is a moment's silence. And then from the ceiling, the other side of the ceiling, you hear...
Ooh, what did he say?
I think it was Boris. Hi, Boris. Nice to meet you.
nothing.
We should be nice to them.
We should. We definitely should. Okay, well, we made a mess in here. And all the lights are off. Maybe the other rooms have lights still? Lights on lights? Lights. Lit lights.
Should we move?
Yes.
We could go somewhere else. There's a hole upstairs. Maybe we should try and go somewhere up there. Maybe we'll find more things.
Well, that's
Through
where
the door.
Boris was. Sure. Follow me, everyone.
What a strapping young man taking initiative after being punched
This way.
in the face.
So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, no, you can go through the door. That's fine. You can go through the door.
Oh, how nice of you.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
So this is slightly further up the entrance hallway, right?
Yes. So you fumble your way to the doorway, and when you open it, you are almost kind of blinded a little bit by the light that floods in through this room, especially as you've been in the darkness. You are met with a sight that almost takes your breath away when you see it. You enter this huge space, and in the center of it, an enormous mahogany staircase rises out of the center of the room, spiraling up to the first floor. It is flanked by two pillars that sit in adjacent corners of the room. They're intricately carved with woodland creatures at the base, and then they kind of go, as the carvings rise, they turn into more mythical creatures, dragons, owlbears, griffins, that sort of thing. And in fact, the owlbears and the dragons, their claws hold up, look as though they're holding up the first floor. However, the thing that draws your eye are these two enormous oak trees that sit in the opposite corners of the room. It's almost impossible how they are here. They sit like gnarled old men hunched into the corners, and in their branches are hundreds of candles that are melted into the branches, and they're all lit. So there are pinpricks of light that sparkle and reflect off the walls, and that's why this room is so bright. The room smells of wax and bark and moss, and if you pause, there's a quiet sound of chittering and short flurries of movement that can be heard from the branches.
This is absolutely wonderful. Mesmerizing.
I didn't even describe it to you yet.
Oh, I sensed it already.
Oh, of course.
Yes, I had a good look round in the future.
Oh, right.
Then I've got a hacksaw. I wouldn't mind one of these trees in my garden back at home.
Not on me.
What a shame. Delightful,
Maybe
though.
we should wait until the morning before you try and cut trees down. It's not our
Wait
house
until you
yet.
own the place. Yeah.
I mean, you
suppose.
probably won't because you're gonna go a bit crazy before then. But we'll see.
Crazy? No. I mean, look at that one. I'll point at the Dragonborn bear.
Excuse.
Where's your
What?
halberd? Where is it?
Oh, help me! I'm on the ceiling.
You don't know what that was like. Everything upside
Do you know
down.
what losing a halberd's like?
Well, I wouldn't want one in the first place. Very unwieldy. Cuts your elbows off, and then I can't.
Mine anyway.
Oh. Oh. Well. Let's go up the stairs, shall we?
Okay, Sunshine, I think they are slowly losing it. Now, I can guarantee that you don't have the mental fortitude like a mind palace like I do, but you're definitely faring better than they are. I think we should stick together.
Yeah, you're
Yes, we
all
should.
crazy. I'm fine on my own, really. But yeah, let's be friends.
Didn't deserve that. I did not deserve that.
Did you know that your head is bleeding quite a bit?
Not mine.
You're like
Dodged it.
you dripping.
Dodged
no,
it.
he didn't.
Fair strike.
He
Fair
dodged
strike.
it. Yeah, bear and medium are probably
Fair.
still
You're-
a bit
you're-
bleedy.
Your head's like bleeding quite a bit.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, okay. I'll sort that out. I guess. I don't know. Maybe. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I agree. The Dragonborn's definitely losing it now.
Yes, completely mad. We should be wary of that one. What are we talking about?
Nothing. We're talking about going upstairs, medium size.
Well, let's do it then. Stop chattering away. All secretive.
Okay.
I already know what you're going to say.
What are we gonna say?
I don't know. Stop it, Buckland. I don't know. This came to me.
Why would I say a thing like that?
Anyway, up we go.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Follow me.
So
Always the
as
way.
you begin to ascend this enormous spiral staircase, you walk up and you become more level with these branches which stretch and reach for the ceiling. And yeah, you can see this. There are just hundreds of candles here sitting in the branches. And if you look as you're walking up, you even see a little squirrel just scutter out from a hole in the trunk, give you a look, scutter back into a hollow in one of the trees. And yeah, do you carry on up the stairs? Halfway up the stairs.
Yeah. How high up is the second floor to the first one? Is it like super high roofs and this ceilings even? And
Yeah.
okay.
So it's probably the second floor. The first floor is about halfway up the room, the height of the room. But the room itself is huge, like absolutely huge. But it kind of almost doesn't feel like that because these two trees are just filling the space with their branches and with the candles. So up we pop. We're going to do a little map change, everybody.
Oh, a whole different floor.
Oh, ding dong, round two.
Oh,
Oh, this is nice.
round
Um,
two.
Okay.
Up
Oh,
top.
this way.
There we go.
Yeah.
There you are.
Found it.
There you are.
Nice.
So you'll probably be all on the stairsies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you get to the top of the staircase, you hear a horrible wheezing. It turns out it's coming from medium, and you become more level with the tops of these branches, and you
Medium?
see.
Yes.
Carry on.
Sorry. Are you sure you're not a ghost? Because I feel like you're very close to death, if not dead already, and you're making some
Medium,
noises.
dear. I'm always close to death.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Okay.
ghosts.
You
can
thought you were
pass
on
right
the
through
ceiling
them.
before. I'm just wondering if you just didn't know.
Look, I'm very
you
tangible.
were-
See? And I punch Reynard in the face again.
No!
Attack
Ow!
roll.
Like full on like
Why?
haymaker.
Disadvantage
God!
because you've got a bleeding head. Disadvantage
we'll
because
take
you
the
got a
crit.
bleeding head.
We'll take the crit. Sure,
2 more
another
points of
2
damage.
How are you so good at those?
Not a ghost.
Definitely not a ghost.
Okay, a ghost couldn't do that. Yeah, you're right. It's really good at punching, it turns out.
Very good.
Yeah,
Never see where it comes from.
it's impressive, I'll be honest.
Thank you.
Wow.
Right.
So as you
where we go?
bicker at the top of this flight of stairs, you see the tops of these branches, and you can see there are little birds here. There are magpies, kind of watching you curiously from the branches, kind of bobbing their little heads as they watch you. And there is, in fact, for such a grand space, there is actually only one door that you can see in the bottom left corner.
Okay.
Mm.
Follow me.
Of course.
The door opens up into a small hallway. There's nothing very remarkable out of it. Again, there are more scandalous paintings here. And there are 3 doors, one to your right, one straight ahead, and one to your left.
Which one looks the least evil of the doors?
They all look equally evil.
Ah, I knew it. I don't know where to go. I'll go. You pick.
I could knock on each of the walls, and whichever one doesn't get us a knock back, maybe it's safer.
Now, is this a door language knock or a ghost language knock?
Both?
Because we want to know that we're talking to the doors to ask it to allow us in, not to talk to the ghosts to say that we're trying to attack them. Knock on the doors. Knock on the door.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm preparing my sanity roleplay for a little bit later. That's what it's going to be like.
There is a silence and a distant knock. Ow. From the room to your right.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. So if as you've entered, it's the room, this bloody room here.
To the north. To the
Okay,
north, yeah.
okay,
North,
okay.
the northern room.
The north door.
That one got knock. The other one didn't. So...
Yourselves then. Unless you want to meet them.
Do we want to meet a ghost?
I think
Sunshine
we're
has a good
probably
point.
going to meet
Friendly
them
with
anyway.
ghosts. Okay, follow me. I'll open the north door.
Okay, so you open up the door, and you are met by a quite small room that is filled with shelves that run from the floor to the ceiling. Each bookcase is filled with leather-bound books, and the air feels actually quite dry in here and very, very dusty. Your nose starts to wrinkle as you enter. And to the left of the doorway is a small writing desk covered in papers. There's an open book. There's various quills and a dry ink pot. And to the right is a suit of armor.
Okay, everyone, watch out. Books. There's books in here.
Terrifying.
Knowledge.
I'll be able to dodge them
Bludgeoning damage.
like before. But you know. Head towards the writing desk and have a look at that book. Or does the statue start to look at me weirdly again? Stupid statues.
Maybe we could just find the deed to this place and change the name and forego this whole waiting till dawn malarkey.
I don't think that the ghosts will be very happy if we just stole the house. I think we have to win it fair and square, otherwise they're probably going to kill us.
Or we could just destroy the objects they're bound to.
Okay, where are those?
Well, I don't know.
I'd
It may
prefer
not be
to just
true.
make friends with them.
Yes? Well,
Think
you have
about
fun
it.
with that.
If you win this house, then Boris is going to be like helping you keep it safe. Like
Yes,
if
they're
someone
throwing
comes
books at you.
to steal things, no, Boris is on it. I'm an advocate for making friends with the ghosts.
Well, I
Not
wish
ghost
you all
murder,
the
then.
best.
I like Boris. He keeps me on my toes.
Mm.
If it was Boris that threw books at us anyway.
We don't know
So-
for sure.
So what are you doing? Arrange yourselves in the room as you see fit.
I'm going to rifle through the writing desk. Looking for
yeah.
a deed.
You're
I'm
gonna
waiting for the
rifle
statue to
through
start looking at me weirdly.
the desk. Okay, so medium, you begin rifling through the desk, and actually you find so it's a lot of crinkled, yellowed pieces of paper, some nonsense, some little bits of mythology, quotes from books that have been written out and circled. But the thing that catches your eye is a wrinkled, crumpled piece of paper that when you unfurl it and look at it, it has a curious little riddle upon it. In fact, I'll show it to everyone. You may read it out as you see fit. So, yeah.
Mm.
You reading that, medium?
Yes, this book is all strange. Oh, wait. No, it's got a note. It's a note. It's not a full book. It's about a book. Some sort of
Okay.
scribblings of a diary or a journal entry. Someone saw an unusual book. The forward comes after the epilogue. The end is in the first half of the book. The index comes before the introduction. What is the book? It's a riddle. It's a riddle. I get it. It's a riddle. The forward comes after the epilogue. The end is in the first half of the book. The index comes before the introduction. What is the book?
A mess. Written very poorly.
A dictionary?
Wait, it is. It is a dictionary.
The index. Index of all the words.
No, it's in alphabetical.
Yeah.
Like forward is
checks out.
before epilogue, end is.
Yeah.
It's
F.
It checks out.
Oh my god, you're right. I can't believe how quick you got that.
It's a dictionary. Well, solve that one. I throw the note.
Okay. Well, room solved. Let's leave.
That was fun.
Is there a dictionary lying near it or around
No, doesn't.
this room?
There doesn't appear to be anything on the desk. Do you go searching in the library?
Should we look for a dictionary?
Yes.
Why
yes.
not?
Yes. I'll D the dictionary. So you'll find it.
Thank you for that. I'll look for a dictionary.
Okay, so while I guess you go and look for a dictionary, Tom, does Reynard still linger by the statue? I just need to know for reasons.
I mean, I'm waiting for it. When anyone moves towards anything of even slight importance, I'm ready for the statues to light up and start ready to draw their sword again. So yeah, I'll keep watch on the statue.
How close to the statue are you?
I'm like by the door, so I guess like 5 feet away.
Quite.
I think
quite
Bear
close.
Strike's right
Okay.
next to it, unless
Yeah,
you're
Ree
moving.
is Bear lurking.
Bear's like flexing in front of it, just being like, "Oh, I could take him. He's got nothing on me."
Perfect. As Bear starts flexing in front of this statue, you notice actually the metal boot of this statue starts to rattle and shake. And almost in response, one of the gauntlets, the opposing gauntlet, starts to flex and close and open and flex. Can you, and Reynard, who I'm guessing is staring at this, make some sanity checks for me, please?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go nuts.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
15. Oh,
15
Rhiannon.
for Reynard. Okay, Reynard. Rhiannon, roll me another D20, please.
Oh boy.
God damn.
15.
15. Okay. Okay. So how would you react to this movement?
I'd probably look at Reynard and just point at it and go, "Hey, look at him. Ah, he thinks he can take me. Look at him.
Uh-oh.
He's trying."
Everyone stop moving. The statue's moving again.
Okay,
Go
let's
for the
see
thing.
if I manage to get the whispering right on this one. Yes, there's a little message for you, Rhiannon, on roll 20.
No.
Oh, awesome.
Now how would you react,
Good
Rhiannon?
reaction.
I like how, as well, Rhi has the highest sanity stat, and she's the one
Yeah.
who's going, like, mad.
Second
She's also
failure.
one away from being totally insane.
One
Yep.
away.
Yeah. So,
Oh, this is
what happens, Rhi?
What does happen? Oh, there's so much ground. What the? Oh my god! Oh no!
What do you mean there's so much ground?
It's all I can see. My head's fallen off. I can see
No, your
my
head-
body's right there. I'm on the.
Oh.
You're so tall. I didn't think you'd be so tall for such a teenage boy, but here you are, towering above
What?
me. Everyone's towering above me. I'm not used to this perspective. I'll be honest. This is
Am I
weird.
close to your head? Am I close to your head? I'll pick you up.
Don't come any closer. You are gonna stand on me. Please do not stand on me. Please.
Okay, I'll
Just-
stand back. I just want to pick up your head.
Okay. I'm right by the stat. You can see me, right? You can see the leg. I'm right by the leg. I'm right there.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm going under one of the chairs. Wait, no, I'm rolling away.
What? No.
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 Oh no, I'm going under. No,
Sunshine medium, pick up the head.
I'm going.
Should we stab her?
There's no head. Bear's head is on his head. It is on his shoulders. What's
Pick up
going
the
on? You don't
head.
know.
I'd tap him in the head to show him, but I can't reach it. So I'm out.
Okay.
Could you
On-
still
on.
move your body?
Let me try. Hang on. And I'm straining, and then I'm trying to get my arms to just wiggle a little bit.
I don't get punched in the face again, do I?
Punch Reynard in the face.
Ow. Again? That's 3 for 3.
Roll an
I
attack
imagine
roll.
you're- Yeah,
Yeah.
there's another natural 20.
That's an 8.
Yeah. No, it's an 8. Oh man, you are cursed by the roll 20 gods today, Rhi.
Woo.
Hey,
Have it any other
I
way.
dodge another punch.
No.
Can't dodge medium sized though.
First you lose your helmet, and then you lose your own head. She's
There's a
going
lot of gum
mad.
under these chairs.
Oh,
Oh,
she's losing her head. Oh wait, I get it now. Get it? No.
So As Bear is screaming and panicking and rolling, like just, I guess, rolling around and flailing and all that, the statue starts to shake again and starts shake more and more violently. And I'm guessing you're all kind of clustered near it, so you've been drawn to Bear.
Yeah.
So, Sunshine and medium sized, could you make some sanity checks for me, please? So
I
D20
need to
plus
make
your
a
mod.
second one.
Okay. I noticed that one of my racial traits is brave, and I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Does that apply in this situation?
Go
As
on,
a
then.
halfling, I don't know.
Go on,
my
then.
God.
I'm just curious.
Sure.
I just
Brave
find it
little
funny that
halfling.
I looked at my features and traits, and it's called brave. You have advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Let's
Not
say
specifically
no.
frightened. It's a sanity thing. So it's more. It's
Okay.
not so much like you're being frightened.
I'm
It's, being,
just-
it's like weird stuff is
I
happening.
rolled a
your brain
natural
can't
20, and I'm
process
not
it.
lying.
For
God.
God's
Do you want me to
sake.
take a
Fine.
picture? I'll take a
God.
picture
No,
of it.
it's fine. It's fine.
It's
The
fine, I
only
believe
person
I'm gonna
you're
do it
cheating
anyway,
is yourself.
Because you're not going to believe me. I'm not cheating.
No, that's what I'm saying.
taking
Like,
a picture of
if you were, Trot, what are you doing?
No, exactly. I haven't had any
In
insanity
terms
yet, so
of
I'm not bothered.
noticing the shaking statue.
Yeah, like, well, you've probably been drawn there by Bear flailing around, and you see the statue shaking. So, can you make a D20 sanity save for me, please?
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm not
she did
lying.
She
I
actually
see
did
it. I see it.
Damn.
Oh, that'll be a 7.
no.
It was
Oh,
more
no.
for chat, because chat will probably think I'm lying.
Yeah, well, medium size is insane.
Is this
Again.
actually only the second failure?
Do you want me to roll
know.
again?
Yeah, roll again. Actually, yeah. What did you roll?
18.
18? Okay.
Like injury save,
Um,
mind.
Yeah. I don't know whether
Oh,
high numbers
God.
are good or bad.
Oh, God.
I've got no idea.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Ooh.
It's what I've rolled that might be the problem.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. So, Medium, you see this, you come over to see what the fuss Bear is making. The Dragonborn is being weird again. What the hell is going on? And then you see the statue rattle and shake, and the arm raise up and wave and reach for you, and the foot kick out. And it's terrifying. You don't understand what is happening here. And something in your head just goes wrong. And this is the hallucination that takes over your terrified little mind.
Give me the head. Give me that man's head. Give me the head on you. Come on, pry it open and eat your...
What?
Oh, yeah, give me your thoughts and memories. I'm gonna eat
Okay.
you. Give it. Give it to me.
People
Where's
have
the
best out of me.
brain? Give me the brain. Oh, I'm gonna eat your memories.
What?
Where is it?
She's gone. She's gone. Is it time? Should we knock her out? Should we just knock
I'll
her out
take
and run?
yours, baby
Brainard, what
boy,
do we
come
do?
here.
I'll punch her.
Oh, God.
I'll punch her.
I think you should. I think it's time to punch her.
I'm gonna start
What's
grabbing
double punched?
Reynard's head to try and get to his brain.
I'm
Come
like
here, let me
pushing.
eat.
I'm like
I'm so
pushing
hungry.
medium-sized back with one arm. Best
I guess that's
medium
strange
punching my
checks for the
brain.
two of
Grab-
you.
I'm gonna grab onto
Strength.
medium-sized leg and just like try and go no.
Boom.
I would say if you're doing that, Katie, I would say that's probably a disadvantage, Trot, because you now have a halfling that is grabbing onto your leg.
Okay, I'll
Attached
roll
to your
again.
leg.
60 is
Oh my God!
Oh.
So
Give me your
driven
damn
by
brains.
this need to feed on delicious brains, you barely notice as the halfling attaches herself to your leg, and you lurch towards Reynard and grab his face, his head, his brains. What happened? What do you
Gonna bite my
do?
nose off. Gonna bite my nose
I'm gonna
off.
use the two wands that I've got, the magic missile one and the conducting
no.
one, to try and like stab them into its temples.
Jesus.
Let me pry this
You're
open
gonna-
and get to your brains.
So you're not going to use the magic. You're just going to physically stab him into his head.
I'm gonna like stab him in.
I guess that would be like maybe. I don't know what role to make. I guess like
improvised
bludgeoning.
weapon? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I feel like it would be bludgeoning, right? Because they're not sharp enough to pierce the skin unless he really
I
goes
suppose.
for it.
I only rolled a 3. It's fine.
Only a 3. Okay. Yeah, Reynard, you are horrified as Medium starts trying to stab you with these 2 wands.
You don't
Ow!
need it all.
I do. It's too much for just you.
What?
Punch.
You're gonna punch me
I
off.
want to get this freaking old lady trying to stab me in either side of my face. Off
Bear,
me.
what's going on with you? Well, these 2 are tussling. What's happening with you, Bear?
I'm just under a chair. Just like I'm stuck under a chair, and I can't get out. And all I see is the underside of a chair. And it's just, all I can just
I've fallen and I can't get up.
There's so much gum under this chair, and you're all making so much noise. What's going on? Help!
Can I set Noodle the tiny snake on medium sized? Like there's now
Oh my
a
God.
snake just trying to wrap itself around your neck or something. I don't know. It's not a very
trying to
big
restrain.
snake though.
No.
Yeah, it's quite a small snake. It's more of a distraction than anything.
Okay.
I guess,
Noodle, go! Noodle, get her!
Well,
I guess
Reynard
it would be a
punched the
strength.
shit out of me.
Oh yeah, Reynard has punched the crap. So roll damage, Tom. So
3.
What's your full damage on a normal hit? Like
That
just
wasn't a
the-
crit. That was.
Oh, it wasn't a crit. Okay. Yeah,
no,
3
natural.
points of.
There you go.
So panicked, Reynard
Almost
just
turned the
lashes
table.
out and socks medium-sized right in the nose.
Oh, ow! Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't eat my brain. Or
What is on
put
my
wands
leg?
in me.
What's on my leg? I'll eat its
Meanwhile,
brain.
this tiny snake. Yeah, so I'm guessing, Katie, you're still wrapped around Medium's leg, even though the snake is trying to climb. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
guess you turn your attention to Sunshine.
I turn my attention to the snake and try and eat the snake's brain by
Okay.
biting
No.
its head.
Don't you eat Noodle! It's not an actual
bite.
noodle! It's a snake! No!
Doesn't
It's
matter
gonna be an
what
attack
size.
roll. It's gonna be attack roll.
14.
What's Noodle's AC?
I
Do you know?
don't actually know what kind of snake Noodle is, so I
Tiny
need to...
snake AC.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it's a companion, so I don't know what a ranger companion
It's a
snake
little
would be.
critter.
I mean, a poisonous snake has 13, so you've already beaten that. And this
Yeah.
is a tiny snake.
Let's pick the poisonous snake. So
Sure. You hit it.
you hit it.
1
Yeah.
damage.
1 biting damage.
That is half of its hit points gone.
Wow. So medium size just sinks her teeth, her rotten, horrible teeth, into this tiny snake, and it fails.
No!
And you still didn't kill it.
Cursed creature. Just let me eat your brains.
Noodle, come
Okay.
back! Noodle, come back!
Oh my god.
Tasty noodles.
You're all mad.
Not
Mad,
a
I
real
tell you.
noodle! It's a danger noodle! Don't bite it! No!
Where is your head back yet?
Hungry for brains.
I would say at this point the hallucination recedes, and yeah, Bear, you find yourself lying underneath a chair. Your head is back where it should be.
Okay, you two are losing your minds. We need to find the dictionary. That's what the riddle pointed us towards. The dictionary. You can go your own directions if you need to, but me, Sunshine, and the Danger Noodle. Oh no, wait, maybe not the Danger Noodle.
Danger
We're
noodle
gonna go
is
do our own
fine.
thing.
Danger noodle is fine.
Well,
Did you take the
We're gonna
danger
put
noodle
it in
back?
her mouth.
I did take the danger
Yeah.
noodle back. Sitting on my shoulder now.
But you are going to get us
Just
all
sitting,
killed.
just stroking it.
I
I'm gonna go back to looking for the dictionary.
I mean, yeah, you could search the room, but medium-sized is still kind of weirdly lurching around, just sort of like so.
Hey, Sunshine, hold it down. gonna go find a dictionary.
We could hit her
You
over
can
the
do it.
head with the dictionary.
Yes, use books. Like the
Give
house
me
did on
your
us. On you three, anyway.
brains. Give them to me now.
You go, Sunshine, here's a
I'll
book.
just try and hold medium-sized back. Probably
Give me your
not doing that.
tiny snake's brain. I'm hungry.
You're disgusting. You're horrible. You don't deserve this house. I'm kicking you out. If it's a tie, then I'm kicking you out.
Sunshine, there's no way.
And you.
There's no way
You
it's
would kick.
die.
You would kick her out, right? You would kick her out. We have to kick her
But
out.
there's no way.
She's
that
gone
Sunshine-
insane.
Yeah, she's punched me twice, almost 3 times. Oh no, wait, that was Bear Stripe.
Punched you
How do we
once.
look for this dictionary? No, I dodged that.
Perception check.
Perception. Perception. How high is my perception? Oh wow, it's 4,000. No, wait, it's not Quill. 24. Natural 20 though.
Wow.
Ding
Okay. I think driven by this need to just get the hell, like, what? Just you're done. You're done.
Find
You
the thing.
turn and look at the bookshelves at the back of the room, and your eyes just narrow in on
It's there.
a central bookcase, and in the center of the central bookcase is so while the other books are quite dusty, and if you've been opening them they make you sneeze, this book actually looks fairly clean and very dust free. As you approach the back of the room and this bookcase, you start picking up this stench of this rotten smell that I could only politely say smells of rotten eggs and sulfur.
Oh,
Seems
the
to be
book smell.
coming from the back of the bookcase.
How books smell. That's normal,
Can I
right?
cast Charm Person on Sunshine, please?
Oh my god.
I was about to say that the effect has probably ended. Do you think that's about 10 minutes? So these hallucinations last for 10 minutes. So would you say that's 10
Stabbing
minutes?
me either side of the head, eating a danger noodle. I think they've got another 5 minutes in them.
Another 5 minutes? Go ahead then, Trot. Cast Charm
So
Person.
it's a Wisdom saving throw of 13.
Rolled an 18 plus 2 is 20.
Give me that little snaky. Give it. Come on.
No, you're so weird. I have bread. Do you want a piece of bread? But you cannot have noodle. You're not eating noodle. No.
Just a little brain.
No.
Just one brain.
Can
Pull out.
I get up from around the leg and just jump and like swat medium sized in the nose, like down? No, like just a swat.
Do you want to hurt? Like, do you want to hurt medium, or do it like like Reynard is just slapping her around, or do you want to like?
Just
is it just
slap,
like a,
just a slap, just to bat her out of the way.
I guess.
I just want to, but I have to jump and
If you're
swipe
jumping,
to do it.
then I
'cause I'm
guess
too
like
small.
acrobatics, like maybe an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Group on the snoot.
Oh no, I rolled a 1, so that's 4.
Well,
I fall
you
over.
miss entirely, and you fall. You just you fall in a heap on the floor. You kind of Medium is too erratic that you don't know where her face is gonna be, and she manages to sidestep just as you reach, and you just fall on the floor.
Somebody come over here and swat her in the face. I can't reach.
And at this point, I would say the hallucination lifts.
Oh,
And
awkward. Did I try and eat all of your brains? Just then.
Yes.
Bit noodle.
Ooh.
Bit noodle.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Awkward.
double one with me.
What?
Yeah, you tried to like meat spear him. It was weird.
Yeah, like a bear stripe would.
My
Yeah.
bad. Sorry. Didn't mean
Also, I
to.
punched you in the nose.
Oh, that's what all the blood is in my mouth for.
And from your eye, yeah.
And my eye.
You need to clean that up.
It'll dry off. It's fine.
Okay.
I look
Sure.
like a mess. I've eaten a snake. There's snake blood in my mouth.
Your nose
Yeah,
is
it
bleeding,
was
your eyes
poisonous
bleeding,
snake.
and you pissed yourself.
And I pissed myself. Oh
One
my
check
God.
away from insanity. Oh.
Yeah.
Right, the book, Reynard.
Yes, I'll pick up the dictionary.
So you reach for the dictionary, but it doesn't come out from the shelf. You pull it forward, and then it sticks, and there's a clunk, and then it slowly pulls back,
Heavy book.
and the bookshelf starts to swing forward.
It's just a bit stuck. Come on.
I've lost all my strength.
Feeling
Ooh.
a door.
Secret room, secret room, secret room.
Nice. Hey, I found. Looky. Found a room.
Oh, good job strapping. I didn't totally try to eat your brains. Let's go.
No, you did. Stay away from me. But do follow me.
This is
So
why
you
you're on the other
enter,
side of the room. It stinks.
Yeah. Sunshine is probably
you-
gonna sticking with Reynard because, you know, he's the only
seems
one
nice.
that's not insane.
Not
I'll keep
crazy.
watch. I'll keep watch from
Oh,
anyone
good.
else out here.
We're doomed.
So as you cram into this tiny corridor, it's filthy. It's full of thick, sticky webs. It's very dark in here. But it's small enough that you can see to the left is a door, and to the right are a short flight of stairs that end. Well, actually, it ends in a wall. But
Are they going up
the
or
stench, the stairs go up. That
Oh.
stench of rotten eggs and sulfur is strong here, and it gets stronger towards the right-hand side. So if towards the top of the stairs.
down? Delicious.
What's that lovely
So
smell?
stairs or door? You probably.
Oh, I can squeeze in. Come on, move aside.
Oh,
Yes.
good. Okay. Well, we've got stairs. We've got a door. Where do you want to go? Well, I say stairs. Stairs? Not quite. I mean, they are stairs. But they're not stairs. You know. Can't
Just
leave.
take the damn stairs.
I can't. There's a wall there. That's what I'm saying.
There must be another secret. Have a feel around.
Want to try the wall, medium?
Okay. Gonna try the wall.
The other way.
So
I
you're going
think.
to it's the right-hand side is the stairs. Man, I really
Yeah.
misaligned the grid on this map. Oh well. Just slipping through the wall there. Yeah, so you are first of all you have to push your way through these really thick, sticky webs, and they cling to your hair, to your clothes. It's not very pleasant as they brush your face.
Just add it to the layers of crap on me.
Yeah, you're getting filthy. You are filthy. You're a filthy little human. And yeah, you can see in front of you. It just appears to be a wall.
It's a wall.
Oh, weird.
I'm gonna feel around the edges, see if there's any grooves, indentations. See if I can pass through it, because I think I might actually be a ghost. So I'll test that theory in my mind.
Yeah, so you reach out and you start feeling around,
Mm.
and then you
Oh.
notice that that your hand actually goes through the wall, but then it kind of just almost immediately as your fingers start to go through, it kind of hits up against something solid.
I'm a ghost.
I called it.
He's lost
I
it.
told you
He's lost it
was.
completely.
Look, my hand passes
I told you.
to a point through here.
Great.
Well, can you not go all the way through?
No,
Keep going.
I guess I'm only part
Oh.
ghost. There must be something here. I'm gonna put my head in to see if I can see what's behind this.
So you push your head forward, and just as the crown of your temple kind of goes through, again, like just about the same distance, your head just bangs against something solid.
What is this?
Good. Well, you keep trying the wall, medium, and we'll try the door. You enjoy. Bye now.
I'll keep feeling around
Bye-bye.
in this like illusion of something for anything I can grip onto or push.
Well, my love, you definitely find something to grip onto. About
Oh.
halfway up the door, you find a handle.
Oh! It's a fake wall. An illusion. I found the handle
Wonderful.
or something stiff and firm that I can
Bye
twist.
now. She's lost it. Okay, enjoy. Hulu.
Where are you going?
I'm going to try the actual door.
I'm going to open the door on my side.
Yeah. So again, I guess at the same time, you both open the doors at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Tom,
Oh.
as Reynard turns the handle, the door opens partially, and then just bangs up against something. You hear a kind of a thunk on the other side, and you can't open the door any further with the amount of pressure that you're putting on it. You can just about see, kind of a dark red floor, wooden floor, and you can start to smell this kind of heavy jasmine perfume. You remember, actually, you kind of had a similar, you smelt similar when you were near Annabelle earlier. Trot, when you turn the handle, the door, you feel the handle turn down and click, and the door pushes open. The illusion of the wall is still in place, but you are hit by a waft of sulfur. Like, it stinks, it reeks, you retch, you feel sick, you feel nauseous.
Wow. This is rancid. Don't go anywhere near this door.
We've
a
been telling
wall,
you that you
medium.
smell for a while now, but you won't do anything about it. So
It's just so much worse with this door open.
It's a wall.
It's
This
not
is
a
a door.
wall. Oh, you nincompoop.
Did not deserve that.
That's like my late husband. Rest in pieces.
How long? How long? Okay. Well, perfume this way. Wall that stinks up there.
Look, touch the wall.
I
Touch
think
it.
it might be Boris.
The smell?
Boris!
Again, a moment's pause, and then you hear the telltale 3 knocks coming from where the stench of sulfur is emitting from.
Boris is up
And it
Hello.
sounds close. It sounds closer than it's ever sounded before.
Oh,
Boris is up there.
Do you
I'll
want
go
to see
through the wall
Boris?
then.
I stand aside. I've opened the door. Just walk on
And go through.
On you go. Go on.
Me? Oh,
Fine, follow me.
okay. Plug your nose.
Oh.
You
That was bad.
ascend the stairs and pass through this illusion. You think for a minute, well, this isn't possible. The lady's batshit crazy. And you almost
Yeah.
expect yourself to hit your face against the wall. But no, you pass
I mean,
through.
I test the waters a bit. I don't just walk face first.
And
I
you
just
find
really go to town on that wall.
yourself-
Uh-oh.
I'm running.
Oh, we found
Uh-oh.
a terrific room.
You
The
find
third floor.
yourself upstairs. You find yourself in an attic space. Oh dear, 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 dear. It is not a pleasant sight that you find in front of you. No. There is a dining table in the middle of this room. richly decorated, a similar scene to what you guys encountered earlier in the evening. The tablecloth, the crockery. There's even plates of food, although the food is moldy and rotten, and maggots crawl across the table. Sitting in the chairs around the table are several bodies, cadavers that have been embalmed and preserved. Their skin has yellowed and hangs taut on the bones, stretched and thin, nails blackened and torn. The hair looks strange. It looks scratchy, as if made from straw. Eyes shine strangely in the darkness. And they've been posed around the table to look as though they are alive and taking part in a luxurious dinner party. Each person is dressed in beautiful gowns and suits, some of which look similar to the fashions that the Laurens were wearing earlier. Strange magic symbols have been etched into the floor with a weird paste that gives off a faint red glow. And at the far end of the room sits two simple thrones. One of them has the body of an older, once handsome man. He sits in the right-hand seat while the left one is empty, and he wears a simple crown of bronze leaves. The room stinks. It smells of rot and decay. And as you enter the space, your stomach turns and roils, and you can feel bile rise in your throat, stinging. Your eyes begin to sting with the sheer revulsion of what is happening here. All of you need to make a sanity check. And the DC is higher for this one.
Oh, no.
I can't tell you what it is, but it's higher.
It's okay, because I'm going to get a natural 20. 10. Oh, no.
2!
Oh, no.
Oh,
God.
Oh.
14.
This breaks medium size.
Got a 16.
I got 11.
16. Okay. 16, 11, and a 14. Okay. Oh, dear. Trot. What was it again? Sorry, Katie?
Huh?
What did you roll, Katie?
14.
14. And then, Tom, you failed as well. Can you all roll a d20 for me, please?
Okay.
19.
14.
19, 14. Okay.
Wait, do we all suffer? Do we all fail?
3 of you failed.
Oh.
So Bear's
3 of you
fine.
failed. 19. So we've got a 19. Yeah, Bear's fine. Sorry. An
Okay.
8.
On the edge, though.
Okay, so Tom. I shall see to Thomas first.
Oh, good. Please do. Let's see what happens to El Rainy. On seeing this haunted room. What the hell?
Pretty messed up.
Yeah.
It is.
Whoever came up with
pretty
this.
Messed up.
Yeah.
What's seriously wrong with them?
Yeah, definitely. It's fine. It's fine. RP amongst yourselves while I sort this out. Turns out a lot of you don't like the sight of this.
No. Okay. Okay. All right. Fair enough. I got mine.
I've decided I don't want the house anymore. I don't want the house anymore. You can have it. I can just leave it to you guys.
What? Sorry? Sunshine. 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 Medium? Bear.
What?
Medium. Hello.
What?
Hello.
Oh, hi.
What's the matter?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Unfortunately,
Perfectly
yeah.
Yes.
What? Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Nodding?
Yes.
Good.
Big nods.
What is
here.
that?
Yes.
What? Not good. Yes.
Oh no! We're gonna. This is really bad. This is really bad. We should leave. We should leave. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. I don't like it. I don't like it. We should leave. We should just go. We should go. We should go. No, no, no. No, no, not safe. Not safe. Not safe. Not safe.
Okay.
Blood.
You
So
can
much
leave
blood.
If you want to leave.
It's
okay.
we
we
could
going
drown in it. It's just so much. There's so much. No, we have to go. I have to go.
Further in.
Oh, look
No,
at
I'm
this.
going. I'm leaving. I have to go. I have to go.
Huge people. Oh.
No, not all of you. Oh,
This is what
I have to go. I have to go.
Wow.
Let me out. I'm Sunshine is gonna climb on top of Bear Strout's shoulders to try and get off the floor.
Oh, is there something?
No,
on
no,
the
no, no, no,
ceiling?
no.
Is that what you're
Need to get
looking
high
at?
up. Need to get high up.
Oh,
No,
This is
get,
rolling.
excuse me.
That's
Wait,
so
no, this is making me very
I have to
uncomfortable.
go.
Please,
I have to go.
I'll
Please,
put you
just let me
outside
stay
of
up
the
here.
room. You can go outside.
We
No, I
all
don't stay
need to
here.
climb
I need
up
to-
there, Stroud.
No. What? Oh my god.
What's
Can
happening?
you see the huge people?
No.
Oh,
what's
there.
up
there?
What are you talking about?
One's,
Dead people.
one's got
It's just
blonde
blood.
hair and a beard. One has some glasses. And they're
No, I
rolling
can't.
It's just
I can't
blood.
see that medium.
dice.
It's just
Yes,
blood. It's just
God.
blood.
Yep, lots
It's just blood. Can I stay up here? I
Lots
want to
of
stay up
blood,
here.
yes.
Can we leave the room? Walk out the room.
Fine.
Bear,
okay.
Bear, walk
Just
out the room.
shush.
Walk
Yes,
out the room.
Just quiet. Shush.
Yes, everyone is very quiet. Everyone's very quiet, Stroud. Why?
The humans are controlling us.
Okay, medium's gone mental. Sunshine's gone mental.
Huh?
You've gone
What?
deaf for
Pick
some
me up.
reason.
No. What? I've done.
Don't
What?
touch the walls. Don't touch the walls. Bear, don't touch. You're too close to the wall. Don't touch the wall. Don't
I
touch
have
the wall.
not been trained enough to deal with these situations. This is not
Don't touch
in
the wall.
The Dragonborn Handbook of Situations to be a part of. This is not how we do things. Oh my god.
Wish is what we do. Piss. Is that what you said? Did you say wish is what we do? Piss.
Spell.
I'm going to go this way, and I'm
On
going to
the-
point to the middle of the room. I'm gonna go over to this. I'm going over here.
No, you're going for it. I'll get off.
For a minute.
If Bear is moving further into the room, I'm getting off
You found it,
and
dear.
moving back out. No, 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 no,
Oh my
no.
god.
Go,
No,
go,
no.
go,
no.
go.
Why are you wading
Go,
through it?
okay.
You're wading through all the blood. No, don't do that. That's horrible.
There's no
Human
blood.
wants
It's
me to
everywhere.
do this.
It's everywhere.
I'm gonna cast
What are
magic
you
missile.
doing?
What are you casting magic
Medium.
missile on?
One of each of the people. I'm gonna use my 3 charges to fire at the pie. It's a
think,
big
I
human
think you
told
have-
me to.
Oh dear.
Oh, 3 individual bolts. Sure.
3 bolts.
God.
3 bolts. So
1d6
make
plus 1.
what? Yeah.
It
no,
just
what
hits,
is it? Is
doesn't
it?
it?
Is it? Does it just hit or isn't it attack throw?
No, it's a
an
D4, just
automatic
guaranteed hit.
So, in the middle of this chaos, in this disgusting, foul, awful room, you see Bear just trying to stomp away, trying to make sense of this madness that he sees before him. Sunshine is clambering over furniture, desperately trying to keep off the floor. Reynard is wandering around in the gloom, just kind of screaming, "Hello, hello! Why can no one? Can I?" Just screaming at the top of his lungs.
Also trying to
And
badly
medium-
lip read.
Medium-sized is babbling something about giant humans looking down, something about giant dice being rolled, strange instructions being put out.
No.
And then she pulls out the wand that she was given earlier by the Lawrences, and aims to fire
Yes,
at all
yes.
3 of you.
It all makes sense.
As the magic channels down the wand and reaches the tip, it fizzles and bursts and slams back into medium-sized, and she becomes enraptured in fits of manic laughter. And she collapses on
It's
the
not
floor,
worth it.
laughing and laughing and laughing. And that's when the carvings on the wand reveal themselves. It changes to something completely different, and then snaps and breaks. And then you hear the door slam shut, and all the lights go out.
Oh shit.
And that is where we are going to end things for today.
What, really?
Unfortunately, my loves, it's come up to we've got about 10, 12 minutes to go, and I managed to drive one of you completely insane. So medium-sized, lost the challenge, has been driven absolutely mad. Obviously, if we had more time, there was more that I have planned. So sorry for everybody out there. We could treat this as a cliffhanger, and we could return to this another time.
I don't know how much you got left.
There is a lot of stuff none of you have explored, because in true Kim fashion, I massively overprepared.
She's written a book.
I was going to say, there was like 4 rooms on the bottom floor we didn't look at. We only looked at one room on the second floor.
And there was a lot of things you didn't find. There was a lot of things that would have helped you. I have had to improvise a few bits and pieces. I have had to change a few bits and pieces just because I didn't want you to end in the corridor. So that little corridor actually was guarded by a spell called Guards and Wards, which would have made it difficult. So it fills the place with fog. It locks all the doors with arcane lock. You would have gotten stuck in the webs. But I wanted you to get to the attic. Like I thought that would be like a really good place.
Right.
Terrifying.
To end. Rather than just stuck in the corridor. So yeah, I have changed a few bits and pieces. It was, there were things that you could find. There were keys, there were passwords, there were other artifacts around the house.
Well, don't spoil it all. We could return.
Yes, we could return. I think we will leave our adventurers, one completely insane, in this room of absolute horror, and there is an explanation for why that room is that room. I don't know, Trot, if you want to show like the full map, like especially the downstairs, like zoomed out, like I think you can tell. Maybe I hold on, I'll go back to the first floor.
These are all maps that you made as well.
So I made all of these. This is what I definitely spent far too long making this.
It's very nice though. It's a very
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, there you
Great
go.
job, Kim.
There you
Well
go.
done.
I hope you
5
enjoyed
rooms
that.
on the first floor.
Yeah. I hope you
Really fun.
had fun. So actually
Right,
the
loads of fun.
insanity effects that I launched on you all is something I wrote 2 hours ago because I suddenly had like a flash of inspiration. I had a slightly different system that was linked to the player's handbook madness tables, short-term, long-term, and indefinite effects. But I actually decided during the show that I kind of just wanted to run through my effects because I thought they were a bit more fun, especially for you guys, like, who love a bit of
It's good
RP.
to roleplay.
Like I thought
They felt more fun for RP. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
When
and I
all
love
of us
just
had
seeing
it
the
at the same
party turn
time
on
as well.
itself.
Yeah,
Great
holy
job.
crap.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well
very,
done.
I
very
hope you had a
cool.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
And a small little plug, if you guys out there are interested in running this for yourself, I have actually written the notes up in a lovely PDF. Exported all the maps as well. I used Dungeon Draft to make the maps. So if you're interested in running this for yourself, or you want to see like what other things were hidden, it's up on my Patreon, just Nano Sounds. So yeah, feel free to give a look. There's some other D&D stuff there as well. But yeah, enjoy. Let me know how your one shot goes. Or what you think about the
Nice.
sanity system. I think there's a few things I want to tweak about the sanity system.
I think it works.
works
Just
for
a
me.
7th,
Yeah?
it's really cool.
7th stat that you just roll against.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Cool.
I like
Well,
it.
do we
Yeah,
want
I
to
like
Like
get to
that
any...
is good.
I think that's the thing, is like I had loads of ideas. I had an idea initially to make it like HP, so it was ran down. Like you started with 30 sanity HP in every encounter, but then
Right.
as I was writing it out, I couldn't quite figure out how to really damage that. Or then it was like, oh, but then I need stuff that you can heal from it. So I just thought an actual characteristic stat that you make saving throws on, I think it makes it a bit more simpler and a bit more
Yeah.
like,
It doesn't disrupt the rest of the mechanics of the game, which I think is good.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It was
often
also
the
good
simple
that it was like a
solution's good.
10-minute, like a 10-minute effect, and then it wears off, and you can kind of
Yeah.
keep going with things, but then the threat is
Yeah.
always there that it can happen at any time. So
Yeah, I didn't want to absolutely cripple you guys, like especially with some of the long-term and then indefinite flaws. Like I felt they were a bit harsh, but I think it's something like if people were running a longer one shot, or it would be a lot of fun to pull that in. So yeah, check it out on Patreon. All the notes are there. Run it as you see fit. But thank you,
Nice.
my
Yeah,
wonderful players.
enjoy.
I thoroughly enjoyed you all turning on each other and RPing the crazy weird things that happened.
Yeah.
It's mainly
fun.
medium just turning on me, punching me twice for some reason.
And Bear going
Bear,
insane.
Yeah.
And still the damn Jerry Halliburd.
No, you totally stole Jerry from me. How dare you?
Jerry
How
Halliburd.
dare.
Love it.
I would have done.
Well,
Night,
I've
do we have
got
any
one-
donations? There we
I've
go.
got one on Yogs, and then
Let
I'll
me-
let Tom take it away on
Sure.
High Rollers. So, Ace of Thorns today, it's saying, whole game be crazy. What was its starting San? What does that mean?
What was its starting sanity?
San.
was it?
Just San.
Oh, if the game had a sanity rating, what would it be? Maybe.
Oh, what was its starting sanity? The games started at like 3.
Yeah.
Went
Progressively
crazy.
got worse.
Stay safe.
I mean,
friends.
there wasn't much hope.
Wear your damn mask. FFS. Thank you, Ace of Thorns,
Yeah.
for that message. Should all be wearing
Yeah,
them
thanks, man.
if you're out and about, interacting with strangers. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
on to you, Tom.
Nice. Do a quick refresh. Could have done this in the time that you were doing that, but didn't. Dark Day 41. Much spooks, much love. I'm sure I said this last time as well, but what do we need Mark for anyway? Yeah. I mean, we need him for Herois, but
I
yeah.
did it for the main campaign.
Yeah, I'm not doing this
really.
every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only the main campaign and, High Rollers as a whole, but otherwise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Falcar. Well, Tom, Reynard is a cool character, but medium-sized is just way more funny. Hope you had
Wow.
fun today, everyone.
What the hell? Who puts characters against each other? That's not cool.
No, that was the follow-up from... The follow-up was following on from medium-sized is my favorite character in all of High Rollers. That was the previous donation they had.
Oh, right. Jeez.
And I said something, but sure, that's fine. That's fine.
I
Whatever.
get it.
You do you. We all have opinions. Sometimes opinions are wrong. But whatever,
that's
whatever.
just like
Whatever.
Your opinion, man.
Mudkip.
Ah.
Tom as a spooky ghost. It is me, the ghost of the one and only Mudkip. The Mudkip you, Tom, killed. It seems you're running into the 90s with that bitty bitrate camera. I've bought a new one. It's just arrived, actually. I wonder what Tim, Shannon, and Matt would say. Mudkip also wants to say, well done, Kim. Well done, Kim.
Thank you. Actually, my name's Tim.
Well done,
There you
Kim.
Oh, I'm Tim.
Or Mick. Oh, sorry, Mick. Mick.
Mick, yeah. Like Muck. But you don't spell Muck backwards to get the actual name. Metamanu.
You shouldn't. Don't.
Quarter
Spell
hundo.
that backwards.
Metamani with a quarter hundo. We never have enough of these one shots. Thanks, Kim, for the madness.
Jesus.
No worries, mate.
Yeah, for the madness. There you go. That's everyone. Thank you all for your donations. And
Rhiannon's
yes,
gone.
as was said before, wear your damn mask.
God.
Wash your damn hands. Don't go
Wear
outside.
your damn mask, you nasties.
Never go outside
We also
again.
have some gifty
Never go outside.
subs.
Nice.
Oh, yes,
we got
I-
some gift subs
Totally.
from Wolfie
I
Kid of
specifically
Doom.
was watching that and missed it completely.
Do you want to take over then?
Damn it.
You could take over if you want, baby.
No. I've just
Okay.
interrupted like 4 times, but you can carry on.
Thank you for the gift subs from Wolfie Kid of Doom, J Danger 87, Cooper Orc, and bits from Morg Thmish and Criminal Sapling.
Thank you, everyone.
TYTY.
Thank you very much.
Very
much.
kind of
Night,
you.
Thank
Nightjar is
TY.
furious in
TYVM.
Discord. Nightjar is just
Yeah.
furious.
You had
at
one.
Tom.
He never looks at my
You had one
pings,
job.
ever. I know, I do bad.
Bad man.
Well, thank you everyone for joining me for tonight. We will be back next Thursday with more Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, more spooks.
And yeah, more spooks. And are you guys Chaos Twinning next week?
I think so.
We are, aren't we? Yeah, we are.
We're starting a new thing. We're starting a new thing.
On a new thing. Playing something new.
Ooh.
We're continuing the spook theme. I think we're playing Alien Isolation, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
damn.
no.
Oh,
Gary,
That's
no,
going to be
damn.
utter mayhem.
You're going to get
Yep,
ruined,
so rip
son.
in peace us. We're dead.
Yeah,
We've done
yeah,
it.
Good
yeah,
luck.
Yeah, yeah.
Good
Totally.
freaking luck.
Ruined. So yeah, tune in for that on Tuesday. What time do you guys start? It's late, isn't it? I'm always in bed by then.
8
till
till
late.
8.
8 till late.
8 till
And then we'll have
12.
yeah. Wow, I couldn't do that. Well done, guys.
No, I can't either. But I still do.
And oh, of course, we also
21st
have
round.
Mark is doing Knights of Evening Star on twitch.tv/DND, and that is starting on the 21st of July. So that is a campaign that he is running. It's so completely separate,
Hey.
nothing to do with us. Nothing to do
No.
with us.
Just as we finish Chaos Twins. Mark
Yeah,
is
I
doing
think it's like
Evening
just as you
Star.
finish, he.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
4 p.m.
starts.
PDT, 12 a.m. BST. So yeah,
Nice.
Midnight.
do go over to
Midnight.
twitch.tv/DND for that on Tuesday. And then we'll be
Give 'em
back on
some-
Thursday with Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
Anyone got anything
yeah.
else to say? Anything fun to say? Anything?
Nope.
No?
Nothing funny.
No?
No.
Very
Nah.
serious.
No?
Nothing
Thanks,
funny, just
Kim.
a very
You
serious
did a
ending.
great
Wow.
job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
You
Yeah.
couldn't tell I was
Yeah.
nervous as hell.
Very
I'm now going to have a
fun.
shower because I sweated like 3 pints of sweat, nerve
Oh,
sweat out.
Holy
yeah.
crap.
You owned it.
So
You
did I.
owned it. Good job.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining us, everybody. I hope you enjoyed tonight. Be safe out there, and we'll see you next week. Mwah. Goodbye. Mwah.
Bye.
Mwah.